lifter, Manuel Campos, also known as Manola. Now we're going to interview Manola, and the lovely Nora is going to translate for us. And we're going to ask a few questions to see what he's expecting and what he's thinking about this incredible meet here this weekend in San Jose. Manola, what are you looking forward to seeing with all these lifters on the raw lifters on Friday and Saturday with the equipped lifters?
Lo que queremos es seguir desarrollando el deporte, el campeonato más importante de América.
He's saying, first of all, hi, welcome, that he wants to develop the sport and to see different athletes from different parts of North America, Central America, participating for the first time.
How many countries do we have participating here from North and South America this weekend?
11.
11 countries?
11 countries in this moment. Competition now is better champion.
I will agree with that, this being my 6th NAPF FESUPO meet as well. I think the championship is just getting better and better each and every year. We're looking for some tremendous competition. What are you looking forward to? What are the highlights you're expecting to see on Friday? In particular, 2 lifters, L.S. McLean from the United States and Leonardo, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, Skilt from Brazil. They've got some big numbers. Are we looking at some tremendous world record type lifts here on Friday?
Sí, tenemos levantadores de muy buen nivel.
They have lifters of very good caliber, very good level.
Y este es el de los primeros eventos Raw.
This is one of the first meet Raw.
Y tenemos los campeones mundiales que van a estar tratando de ser los mejores el viernes.
And we are also looking at athletes that are world champions and they are fighting to be their best ones on Friday.
Y va a estar muy, muy emocionante.
And it's going to be extremely exciting.
Well, I've looked at the roster, and it is absolutely tremendous on Friday and Saturday. And what are some highlights? Who are some lifters you're looking forward to other than your own lifting? Because I heard, if it's true what I heard coming on the way over here, you're looking at a 600-pound equipped bench press on Saturday. Is that correct?
Sí, estamos en la preparación para el sábado. Tenemos muchos levantadores y bueno, es un reto ver ya levantadores de arriba de 600 libras, que van a haber varios en este campeonato.
Yes, we are preparing for a very good development.
All right, Clint, start talking. We're not live.
All right, how are we doing this morning?
Well, we already seen.
We'll be live in just a few moments here at the 2016 NAPF
it is our
FESUPO
pleasure to have them.
Pan American Regional Bench Press
That
Championship.
wraps it up for this segment, but we're really excited about. Well, thank you, Manola. Thank you, Nora. We're looking for a tremendous weekend of lifting. And for you at home, make sure you tune into the live stream brought to you by USA Powerlifting and the NAPF and the IPF and locally Costa Rican Powerlifting, and support powerlifting as it continues to grow all across North and South America. And we are live here at the 2016 NAPF FESUPO Pan American Bench Press Regional Championships in San Jose, Costa Rica. I'm joined by the lovely IPF referee Nora Keller and the meet.
Our technical controller, Zamira Martinez. On our jury, from Brazil, Claudia Nagana Sunset. From Costa Rica, jury member Hugo Velasquez. And chief of the jury, myself, from the U.S., Daniel Gaudreau. Referees, spotters, and loaders, if you could please take your positions. You will be ready to start.
And we are live here at the 2016 NAPF FESUPO Pan American Regional Bench Press Championships for day 2 of incredible bench press action. We just checked in, had the referees introduced, and we're going to have lots of incredible bench pressing. This is the equipped day. Yesterday was a raw day. We saw tremendous countries from all across North and South America do a fantastic job competing. It came down to the wire in very, very touch-and-go moments, and it was incredibly intense and very exciting. So whatever you're doing, wherever you are at home, join us live here at San Jose, Costa Rica for the 2016 NAPF FESUPO Bench Press, Pan American Bench Press Regional Championships. We're going to go over some highlights we're going to have today based off the nominations. We're starting with the men. Niels Garcia from Peru with a body weight of 59 kilograms is going to be bench pressing upwards of 100, up to 375 pounds, weighing no more than 120-something pounds. Fabulous. Tom Sinchich, bench press world champions, here with us. Ryan Gill, who lifted yesterday, and big Mike Zielinski is looking to go over 700 pounds today. And in the women's division, we have Maura Shuttleworth, who'll be doing close to a 250-pound bench press today in her nominations. And we also have Jessica Reyes, who'll be putting up some nice, strong numbers from Mexico. And one others, Paulette Calhoun from the United States, bench press world champion. Paulette Calhoun will be doing some really incredible lifting as well. So we've got a fantastic, and forgot one other one from the United States as well, Tammy Walker. We are about to get started. They're about to call the bar loaded. Those are some of the things we're looking for. We are excited. We'll be beginning with the women's flight. And just about any moment now, our first lifter will be Nora Montilla. Montilla. It's probably Montilla. She'll be kicking it off for us.
Ladies and gentlemen,
In the 63-kilogram class, her opening attempt will be 45 kilograms, 99 pounds. And now they're taking the great honor of introducing the incredible host for this meet, Manolo Campos from Costa Rica. Here in Costa Rica has done an absolutely fantastic job here this weekend. And we're looking forward to an incredible second day of lifting here in San Jose, Costa Rica, the 2016 Pan American Bench Press Regional Championships. Up next, well, her name is Nora Montilla, but we also know her as the lovely wife of Robert Keller. This is Nora Montilla Keller, is up with 99 pounds in the bench press.
on deck is Adriana in the hole is Liz Smalley.
Here she goes. She's getting set under the bar. You see her getting set up. They're getting the standards raised forward to be the exact height. And now, just a little background note, you saw Nora in the opening montage here and it being interviewed. She was doing the translating for us with me and Manolo in the beginning of the program. All right, Nora takes the handoff. Brings the weight to her chest. A little unsteady there, but drives it home to lock out. Nothing to it. 2-1. It's a good lift. Just a little more steady next time. She'll probably get an easy 3 white lights. Great job, and you can see the I don't know if you can't see it from where you're getting with the camera angle, but the local television cameras here are broadcasting across Costa Rica for us. And great job, Nora Keller, Montilla Keller. Up next, we have Adriana Moreno Mena. She lifted yesterday as well. And her opening equipped attempt is 154 pounds. And while we kick off this broadcast, let's say thank you to our many sponsors here this weekend. MC Gym Training Center, Manolo Campos' Costa Rican Training Center here and I guess in the San Jose area. We also want to say a big thank you to SSP Nutrition and Eleco Barbell. Eleco Barbell has been a terrific sponsor with all the equipment on the platform. Looks absolutely stunning and beautiful. All right. From Costa Rica, Adriana Morena Mena is up next. Bar is called Loaded. Here comes Adriana. She is wearing a Inzer, looks like an Inzer bench press shirt, if I saw that correctly. She's getting settled under the bar, getting her hips back. She's got 154 pounds on the bar. All right, she takes the weight. Gets the start command. Pulls it down to her chest. Drives it off with authority and home to lockout. Great opening lift by Adriana Morena Mena from Costa Rica. Yes, sir. And up next, we have Liz Smullen from the United States of America. She's going with 72.5 kilos, 160 pounds. And according to Gino, our specialist at live crowds and announcing the meet and live announcer, he says she is from the great state, the Granite State of New Hampshire. As you can see, we have people all across North and South America, and as far as the United States is concerned, from far as the east is from the west, and from the north is from the south. All right, here we go. Liz Smullen, 160 pounds from the Granite State of New Hampshire.
160 pounds. The Granite State. Live free or power.
That's right. I like that, Gino. Live free or power lift. She takes the weight, brings it to her chest, drives it home. The shirt got a little ahead of her, but she caught up with it, drove it home to lockout. Great job, Liz Smullen, on your opening attempt. What do you think about that, Big Mike?
It was an excellent opener for Liz.
Absolutely. All right, next up we have one of the family group, the Welcome family, and she has her boyfriend, I can't remember his name, but Amy and her father here this weekend. Amy and Claude Welcome. Claude competed yesterday. His daughter's competing today. She's opening up at 176 pounds, 80 kilograms in the 72-pound weight class.
Yeah, I don't know the last time she benched in the shirt. It's been a long time. She's been a raw lifter for the past 4 or 5 years.
Now, do you know Amy personally?
I just know her from being in the Northeast.
All right, and now I should introduce who we've got on with on the live stream. We have the producer and the director extraordinaire of this entire meet, Big Mike Zielinski from Massachusetts. Is that correct, Mike?
Rhode Island. Close
Rhode
enough.
Island. Oh. Rhode Island. And up next with Amy.
Let's go with 80 kilos for an opener, 176 pounds.
All right, she takes the weight from the handoff. Gets the start command. She pulls it down tight, elbows in, drives it off the chest, caught up with the shirt, and drove it home to lockout. It's a pretty solid opener, Mike.
Yeah, look good.
So far, so good. We've got, what, 6 good openers already?
Looks like a field of green on the scoreboard.
And that's kind of impressive. That's what we want to see. When you come into a meet, get your opener. Well, thank you for the nice comments we just got sent to us by text. We're doing our best here to give you a high-quality broadcast that's very thorough and descriptive. With all the excitement, we have got the bottle rattle. We've got, I guess, marbles and bottles here. They're making it like Mississippi State with those shakers. They're in the background here. Jessica Reyes from Mexico is up next. Jessica's 90-kilogram opener, 198 pounds. Oh, let's just call it what it is. 200-pound opener for Jessica Reyes from Mexico. Now, Jessica's a multiple veteran of lifting in the NAPF. I lifted with her the first time in 2009 in Mexico. And here comes Jessica. In her looks like a Titan singlet. And she takes the weight. Brings it down to her chest. Drives it off the chest. Gets a little bit of hitch right there and then finishes out the lockout. It looked like a great opener to me.
Look good. See what the judges say. 3 white lights.
3 white lights. Mexico is on the board. It's like being in a Mississippi State football game with all those shakers in the background.
Yeah. I was just trying to cut to the crowd noise there. It's getting loud.
Good stuff. And we have a nice crowd developing here today as well. A lot of them are in. A lot of the crowds in the warm-up room. It looks like.
Yeah, we might have a Costa Rica Mexico soccer match here.
It's an international friendly.
Yes.
All right. Up next is Maria del Socorro Perez. She lifted yesterday as well in the Raw, and now she's lifting 95 kilograms, 209 pounds. All right, here comes Maria. She's settling on the bar, getting set. Takes the handoff. Brings it down to her chest. She's rooting on Mexico. Gets a start. Oh, my goodness. She absolutely crushed. 209 pounds. And the Mexican crowd is going crazy here, folks. You can hear in the background, Mexico is absolutely on fire. I would think that an on fire in Spanish is en fuego.
I believe so.
Would take her Dan Patrick moment, call her, she's en fuego.
En fuego.
All right, up next from Costa Rica is Erica Cespedes Morozi.
I'm glad you're pronouncing the names because I wouldn't be able
Well,
to.
I learned them all from Gino yesterday mostly. Gino's the master pronouncer. He made it a lot easier the second day. And she's opening up with 209 pounds as well. Yes. Much earned, Gino. Bien. Muy bien. And here she goes. Erica's got the handoff. Brings it down to her chest. Gets the press command. Man, I'm telling you, Mike, these ladies are opening light and absolutely getting on the board without any effort.
Yeah, they're playing this smart.
Yeah, and that's good strategy in international competition.
Yes.
If you don't get on the board in international competition, you don't do anything.
Absolutely. Next we have Mara Shuttleworth from New Mexico, USA. She's opened up with 97.5 kilos. She came in second yesterday in the Raw division.
Yes, she did. And now this
in the
is
57 kilo weight class. She cut down to the 52 today.
Oh, now that's an interesting twist. So she's dropped weight to go down to the 52 kilograms. She got to drop 5 kilos. That's 11 pounds.
Yeah.
And Mara looks ready and fired up.
I believe she's an American record holder in the Masters division.
Well, she's been a world team competitor many times.
Absolutely.
Does she have a world championship under her belt?
Championship? I don't know. She's competed at world championships. I don't know if she's ever won one.
She is a veteran competitor that's fantastic to watch and with a tremendous personality to go with it. And she's got probably the best setup of anybody I've ever seen, outside probably Japanese lifters. She really gets her head down, gets a big arch, then plants her shoulders, brings her hips down, levels out her feet, and she gets set. If I could hold that kind of arch, I could probably 30 pounds on my bench press. And I just got a report from Mara that Mara is going to be attempting over twice her body weight today. She gets the press command, drives it off the chest. Solid opener for Mara Shuttleworth from New Mexico.
3 white lights.
And that was 226 pounds. Solid. Up next is, I believe Tammy was a world champion powerlift bench presser this year at the Raw Bench Press Worlds, wasn't she? Now she's putting on the equipment.
I believe so.
She had a fabulous meet in South Africa. And now she's coming to the NAPF FESUPO meet and putting on her bench press shirt. And she's going to rock the world here with a nice 200. But this is going to be easy. This is probably what she does Raw. She should blow this away with nothing.
Yeah, she's a veteran of bench press.
Yeah, fantastic lady, fantastic lifter. Tammy Walker, 226 pounds opener. Oh, she's raw. She sure is.
Yeah, she
She's
is looking raw
opener.
today.
Yeah, went raw yesterday and double raw.
Nothing wrong with that. This is the open division, not equipped only. This is the
That's
open.
right.
All is welcome.
Yep. You can wear a bench shirt or not wear a bench shirt. It just might put you a slight disadvantage. You don't have the bench shirt on.
She's wearing a IPF-approved USA Powerlifting T-shirt.
Ah!
That's her.
That is great analysis, Mike. She's got 226 pounds on the bar. And she's getting set. Good stretch in. She's loosened up. Tammy Walker from the United States of America. She gets set, gets her legs planted, chest back on the, brings it down to her chest.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine what she could do if she put a bench shirt on?
I don't know. I wonder if we'll
400
find
plus.
out.
I wonder if she's going to put a bench shirt on. And her next attempt is going to skyrocket if she puts a shirt on.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Up next is big time competitor, world powerlifting champion from the IPF, Paulette Calhoun. Paulette is a veteran lifter and had a fantastic meet yesterday. It came down to, what was it?
3 people are all within like a half kilo of each other.
Costa Rica, Canada, and the U.S. And
There's 2 U.S. and a Canadian.
All right, and they came back and forth. And on the final lift of that after the A session, Paulette won the championship.
Yep, she did.
Fantastic day.
By a half kilo, too.
That's right. Did what was necessary to win it all.
Paulette Calhoun, 232 pounds, 105.
Paulette is fantastic. It looked like she's opening up Raw as well. Is that correct?
No, she's got a
got
purple
shirt on?
katana on.
Well, it must be a pretty loose one with her opener, about 232, 231 and a half. Brings it down to her chest. Drives. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
That must have been the training shirt. That was a really, really easy get down to the chest. And she gives her Ric Flair tribute of, woo!
Next up is Jill Arnott with 110 kilos.
Now, Mike, I think you were a coach with Jill and Team USA before. Is that correct?
Yeah, she was my team manager for the NAPF 3-lift championship.
And I was one of your athletes there. That was a fantastic job you and Jill did coaching that team. So we got.
I got to tell you a little secret about the shirt she's wearing. This shirt has pressed over 400 pounds.
Oh,
This is Leanne Blynn's bench shirt.
Oh,
World record holder Leanne Blynn.
This is a world record bench shirt on the platform with Jill Arnott. And Jill's opening up with 243 pounds. She brings it to her chest. And she has absolutely no problem with that, does she?
No, I think the shirt did it all.
Yep. I don't know about that. I'm not going to go into that discussion. That'll get too many people excited. But she did good. And up next is world bench press champion, raw bench press champion, and he's probably be setting all kinds of records today as well. He set an IPF world record yesterday. He is a fantastic gentleman and a fantastic lifter from the United States of America, Sam Phelps.
Now, from what I've heard, that some of these lifters today, this is the first time they put the shirt on. Not even in training. This is the very first time.
That will be an experience. I hope well, the spotters look adequate and highly prepared. Big, strong dudes on the platform.
Yes, they are.
I don't think there'll be any major issues, especially with safety bar. Now, I don't know if some of them just put the shirt on the first time or not, but Sam is a super experienced lifter, so I figure he'll do quite well. Pulls it down. Get a little hiccup there, but he didn't come down. I think it's 3 white light experience. And, yes, good job opening lift for Sam Phelps. He's got to be about the last lifter in this flight because that is a long flight.
A few more, a couple more.
Ooh, that's almost 20 people in that flight, isn't it?
IPF rules is 20 for a single lift competition. Of course, a 3-lift meets 14.
And up next is Xavier Clark. Looks like he's got I've got my colors right. He looks like he's got a Titan shirt on. Yep.
And he just made weight today. I think he weighed in at 59.4 or something like that.
Oh, yes. Now,
He
this
went
is
up
what
a weight
happens.
class.
Let's talk about what it's about after he gets done lifting. In international competition, the coaches will want you to move up or down depending on what's best for the team to help win the team championship. So, with that said, we'll talk about Xavier a little bit more after his lift.
Yeah, he was 59.4.
And Xavier's ready. He's got a lot of wrist reps on those arms.
A long way to go with that bench.
Yes, he has nice long arms. Got a nice wide grip, too. Gets a start command. Pulls it down to his chest. Looks like his shirt's good and tight. Shoots it off. Right arm catches up. I think it's a good lift.
Yeah, he's knocking it out. There he goes.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
3 white lights for Xavier Clark. Good opening lift for the X-Man, Xavier Clark. Now, what we're discussing before we get up this next lifter, Allison Hind, what Mike was making the point that some lifters go up or down in international competition more so than they do it in nationals. You want to explain that, Coach Mike?
So, I mean, first and foremost, this is a team competition, and you're only allowed 7 men.
7 women, 8 men.
7 women, 8 men. Sorry, it's been a long weekend. It's all about team points, and you can't have more than 2 in a weight class, and then try to maximize your points.
And in doing so, lifters like Xavier, they're on a bubble. We think we can have it, like if Costa Rica thought they could score better in one class over the other, they may have a guy gain half a pound to go up to the next class.
Or it could be just 2 U.S. lifters, and one of them can easily win the next weight class up.
Right.
So push one of them up.
The goal is to get maximum team points for your nation to win the overall team award, and secondary is winning your individual championship.
Here's Allison Hind with 130 kilos.
287 pounds for Allison Hind. Little hiccup at the middle, the sticking point, but drove it through the lockout. Solid opener for Allison. She is a world champion lifter as well, so I'm expecting big things out of her today.
Is that her first Inza shirt of the day? Inza Ray Jacks?
It may be.
It's an old shirt.
Well, now, she may be one of them I think you were discussing about never put the shirt on before.
I think she was. I think she is.
So now we start into, this little fella. He was a stud yesterday. Dennis Bourbano. I believe he won the Open in his 66 kilograms, didn't he?
I believe he did. I don't remember exactly, but
This young man is a stud. 66 kilograms. What's his body weight? 130-something pounds. Opening at 300 and how much was that? 369 pounds.
Yep.
At 100, that's almost triple body weight. That's
As an opener.
that's 30.
Viva Guatemala.
Yeah. And he was a stud. He was awesome in the raw, and we'll see what he's got here. The equipped. Gets his arms locked. Gets a start command. Brings it to his chest. Oh, my goodness, Mike.
A little slow at the lockout, but very smooth.
Wow. If he has a big day, he may be looking at our best lifter in the overall in the equipped division. What do you think?
Very, definitely one of the top guys to look out for.
Top 3 in the best lifter, unless somebody put some major lifts up. So, up next is Mrs. Robert Keller. Nora Montillo Keller. And she is married to IPF General Secretary Robert Keller and Championship Secretary for the NAPF. And her husband's over there getting her wraps on. They are both a lovely powerlifting couple. And
Open up with 55 kilos. Second attempt at 55 kilos.
yes. And she'll be going up to 100 from 110 pounds. She did, how much she doing her first one? 50?
I think 45 kilos.
She jumped 10 kilos, 20 pounds. There we go. I see it now on the board. She jumped 22 pounds up to 121 pounds this time.
Do I see all green? A column of green there?
That is, I believe, in international competition, that's one, and in any national competition,
Any equipped?
equipped, it's rare to see all green for the first round.
Yes, it is.
And that tells me we've got some good coaches back there, some good decisions being made in the background to make a very, very competitive meet. All right, Nora is on the platform. She takes the handoff. Brings her chest easy. Oh, that's much better.
Yep.
I think Robert must have jacked that shirt a little bit, got a little bit tighter on her.
Sometimes having a little bit more weight with the shirt helps.
Oh, yes.
Get into that shirt.
And that Titan shirt Katana looked very, very good. Now hold on. Gino just announced it. Did he put the jinx on the greens?
I heard that. He said all white lights so far.
Yep. Every lift has been good. Now, I will never come out and say that. I've seen that bench press nationals where it keeps going and going and going, and all of a sudden it just turns red.
Yeah.
And fast. Up next, Adriana Morena from Costa Rica. She got a solid opening attempt. She's coming back for her second of 75 kilograms, 165 pounds.
Yep, Bill Helmig's knocking over our camera.
Oh, we having camera difficulties now?
I think we're good.
Trying to get competitive advantage, right?
Yeah.
All right, she takes the weight. Brings it down to her chest. Gets the press command. A little slow off. Drives it back towards her head, and she's double pumped it. No.
What did you say about the jinx?
Gino said it. I didn't say it.
Costa Rica blamed Gino being carry for that one.
Yes. Never in equipped bench press ever say you got all green up there. Because the red bug will hit.
Yep.
So now that we've got the red lights out of the way.
Let's get back to some green.
That's right. Let's go back to the positive.
Fields of green.
Yes. And up next is Liz Smullen for the United States with 171 pounds, 77 and a half kilos. All right, Gino, we're going to have to get back in the green now. You put the jinx on them. All right, Liz has settled it under. She's got a good grip. Takes the weight from the handoff man. Oh, looks solid. Ooh. Hit the sticking point and just died. Gino, I'm not sure what to say. That's 2 in a row. You threw the hammer out there. Ooh, the red lights are coming. And Gino pointed out to the crowd that we went through the entire first flight with all green. And all of a sudden, as soon as he said that, the red lights happened. The last 2 lifts, they just missed. So let's hope they can come back and hit those lifts. Up next from the United States of America is Amy Welcome with 82 and a half kilos, 182 pounds. Now I saw Amy the way she's gripping it out there, just warming up. She did the revert. She grabbed it behind.
Yeah.
Now that's illegal now, isn't it? The
Yes,
reverse
it
grip
is.
bench
The
press.
old Anthony Clark grip.
Yeah, I saw him do that a long time ago. If you don't know who Anthony Clark is, take a moment and look him up on the internet.
Google him.
Yeah. All right, she takes the weight. Brings it to her chest. Oh! Well, I don't know. Did the bar dip? It'll be up to the referees.
The bar in its entirety has to go down.
Oh, 2-1. They said the bar dipped. Tough break. Good way to fight through it. If she can get her left arm to catch up, she could definitely knock that out on her third attempt.
I don't know the rule is.
And now Coach Bill Helmick for the United States is approaching the jury panel to overrule this, to see if they may have thought the bar did not dip. The jury.
I think Mexico's in the house.
Mexico has got the shakers going. I feel like I'm watching a Mississippi State football game. Mexico is in the house. Jessica Ray is up. They've got the shakers. Here comes Jessica Reyes.
Jessica Reyes, 209 pounds, 95.
You heard Gino, 209 pounds. She's fired up in her Titan shirt. And thank you to Titan and Inser for bringing all these wonderful powerlifting shirts being licensed by the IPF and be able to use here today. Isn't that correct, Mike?
Absolutely.
We appreciate all the sponsors and all the people that have licensed equipment through the IPF.
It's amazing how many equipped sponsors have fallen off over the years.
Yep. Well, with hundreds of thousands of lifters and potential customers, I think they'd want to keep them. But And she brings it down to the chest. Gets the press command. Ooh, right arm stuck. Ooh, I think we're going to have to take that. Gino, that's 4 in a row. All right. As soon as Gino said it, it's 4 in a row have now gone red. All right. Maria del Socorro Perez is up next from Mexico as well. Let's see if Maria can break the red streak. Now, we talked about the red streak. A lift on the scoreboard is a good lift is green. A bad lift is red. We're looking at a streak of 4 reds right now.
We're going through Dante's Inferno right now. Or should I say Gino's Inferno?
Gino's Inferno.
Just for that, I might have to throw 302.5 on the bar sometime this afternoon.
All right, here we go. She brings it down the chest, Maria does. Drives it home.
There we go.
Yeah! Maria del Socorro Perez comes home with all white light experience. The streak is over, just like the Cubs. They went to the World Series. Maria ended our four missed lift streak. All right. Up next is Erica Marazzi. I think I just completely butchered her middle name. But we'll just call her Erica Marazzi for the moment because of my being a little tongue-tied. She has 232 pounds on the bar. 105 kilos, 232 pounds. All right, she's getting a good grip. Erica takes the weight from Costa Rica. Brings it down to her chest. Drives it home to lockout. She's looking good for a solid third attempt. The second attempt is going to be 3 white lights. Oh! No, I was wrong. It's 3 red lights. I'm not sure what happened there. They called 3 was the number. Now we'll see what Gino said. Did she beat a command, Gino? Now the bar is loaded for the United States of America. Maura Shuttleworth. She's up to 232 pounds. She looked good on her opener. Let's see if Maura can come back. Now watch her setup, folks. Absolutely fantastic setup. Gets a nice big arch on the heels. Gets the head down, puts the shoulder blades down, settles the feet, maintains her arch, pushes her thighs up, resets her shoulders, and she is ready to go now. She'll begin gripping the bar. Now, Maura in her bench shirt takes an ultra-wide grip, maximum grip on the ring. She gets the start command. Brings it down.
Up over the elbows. There she goes.
That looked good to me. Let's see what the judges say. 2-1. Turned down. One referee said her heel moved, and number 3 up and down.
Yeah, well, it looks like a heel
It was
and then
a
up
3
and
and a
down.
2.
Two things wrong. Up and down on the bar. Remember, the bar has to go all the way up. It can stop and keep going, but it can't
Listen
go
to Gino's
up,
explanation
come
of
down
this.
a little and go back up. And number 2, your feet have to stay flat on the floor. The heel cannot come up. Her heel came off the floor. Bar's loaded. Give her a round of applause. She'll get the
Now,
Paulette's going for 110 kilos.
Now, man, I'm kind of surprised Paulette's just going for 110 because she, obliterated her opener of 105. She was massively strong. And she's in her purple Titan katana. Gets the press command.
Whoa.
Easy lift for Paulette. She's looking really strong. That would be, according to Gino, that's a prototype Titan Super Katana. Well, Paulette's a super woman, so it's a Super Katana. All right, up next is Team USA coach Jill Arno.
Here comes multi-time world champion Jill Arno from Boston, Massachusetts.
She hails formerly from Seattle, now of Boston, Massachusetts.
Well, originally from Lexington, Mass., then Seattle, and back to Boston.
Well, bless her heart, going back home. Just like Bon Jovi says, who says you can't go home?
Tell my parents that.
So, Jill Arno's up with 254 pounds on the bar. Brings it down, drives it up, gets the sticking point. Ooh, the referee's been a little tight today. Let's see what they say. 3 whites for Jill Arno. Now, the one big difference I've noticed, and from my own experience competing in a shirt versus raw, blood pressure in your blood really gets a lot higher. The pressure in your blood gets a lot higher when you wear a shirt. I mean, you can see people's faces come off the platform, blood red. Whereas raw, you'll have a little discoloration, but not a whole lot. You use that super maximum weight with a bench press shirt. It really allows you to put a lot of pressure on and really push a lot. So here we go. Sam Feltz and he's decked out in Titan equipment.
125 kilos, 276 pounds, more than
276 pounds for 59 kilogram. Sam Feltz brings it down to his chest, gets a press command. Oh, he looks solid.
Yep.
If he doesn't put 300 pounds on there, Sam's wasting his time today. He needs 137 and a half, no doubt.
This is exactly why we had that Sam Phelps lift as a 59, and then Xavier Clark went to 66, so they weren't in the same weight class. So potentially you're getting 24 points instead of 21.
What he's talking about is, now let's explain that. In international competition, 12 points for any team member that finishes
first place
in the Open, or if there's a Masters Division team competition. In any team competition, 12 points in the IPF. The first place, second place is 9
points,
8, 7, 6, all the way down to 1 point, and it rewards those who finish first with the 2 extra bonus points, doesn't it? Instead of giving them 10, they get the extra 2 bonus points.
Yep.
Which makes it, and only 5 team members actually count towards the scoring. You can get a maximum of 60 total points. I think the U.S. men will go back to that second, but first up is Xavier Clark. He's on the platform with 127.5 kilos, 281 pounds. Brings it to his chest. Much better attempt the second time. And you can see it, folks. Some of these guys are kind of a little tough in the first one. Xavier smoked that one. Shirt got a little bit tighter, gave him a lot more drive, a lot more pop.
The problem with Xavier, he's lifting against that Guatemalan kid who's going to probably be best lifter at the end of the day.
He looks like it, doesn't he? Well, let's see what the big boys do. I mean, now, Mike, if I'm looking at this right, unless something's wrong here, your nomination is
320 kilos.
That's 706 pounds.
That was from last year's bench nationals where you called me.
Yes, I did. I probably had a lot of fun calling you too. Oh my goodness! This woman is going over 300 pounds in the bench press today, folks. Here in San Jose, Costa Rica.
That is very impressive for a 72-kilo lifter.
Yeah, 72 kilos, 156 pounds, 157 pounds, and she's going to be going for 303 pounds. Allison Hines, world champion bench presser. She's got her Enzer singlet on. Rayjack shirt.
Wow, that's
drives
easy. A little slow, but that was very smooth.
Wow, that had a lot of control and a lot of power. Allison looks good for more. She looks tough. She looks strong. Woo, man. Now, I'm just going to keep Gino for saying it, but while we're on the broadcast, the crowd can't hear us and the lifters can't hear us, so they watch at home. We've had a hot streak of green now.
Yes. 8
or 9 lifts have all been green. Let's keep Gino from talking about that.
Yes.
So we can keep going with the green streak.
We've gone through the 7 layers of hell.
7 layers of Gino with
Yes.
Inferno. All right, up next is 342 pounds, 155 kilos for the lovely Tammy Walker from the United States of America. Tammy's coming up. She's got her Titan Katana on.
She's also a Masters 1 lifter, too.
Yes, she is. I believe Tammy also lifted Raw yesterday as well. And she is also, I believe, part of team out of Africa in the United States, who competed at the South American and World Bench Press Raw Bench Press World Championships in South Africa this past year. Tammy is a world-class competitor, all-around bench press to shirt or raw. Here we go. She gets a start command. Big arch. Long pause. It's going to be interesting to see what the referees say, Mike. What do you think?
I don't know if it went down. Let's see what the referee. Yep.
2-1. One of them said up and down. Yeah, that was right. She got down. She wobbled at the chest.
It seemed to go up, no problem. I think she's got some more in the tank.
Oh, absolutely. A little bit tighter in her setup, and she will definitely come back hitting more weight.
For sure.
All right. Up next is the guy we're kind of predicting in this flight to be a potential best lifter in this international championship, sanctioned through the International Powerlifting Federation, the IPF. We have Dennis Bourbano. We called him a stud. Dennis Bourbano from Guatemala. This is absolutely phenomenal. It's 66 kilogram body weight. Now I want to tell you how much 66 kilogram body weight is. 145 pounds. 145 pounds. He's bench pressing 175 kilograms, 386 pounds at 145 pound body weight, folks. I mean, you got to think about that. Yeah, this is world class lifting right here. Dennis Bourbano from Guatemala. Got his Inzer singlet, looks like an Inzer shirt on.
Ray Jacks.
And he looks strong for more. One of the most solid second tenths we've seen all day. Dennis Bourbano is really looking strong. Big smile as he comes off the platform. And Robert Keller graces with his well, not once, but twice right in front of the camera.
Yeah, he's a lot smaller than he used to be, but he still blocks the entire screen.
That's right. All right, and he's well. What it is, he was excited. He was getting pacing because his lovely wife, Nora Montilla Keller, is up next for her third attempt, and she's going up another.
Dare I say he actually married out of his league?
I think that is a very strong statement, and I think that's a very possible statement. He definitely married up, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Picked a good wife. 132 pounds for Nora Montilla Keller from Costa Rica. Robert is currently residing with her in Costa Rica, and I heard somebody mention to me that they're planning on coming back to the States and moving back to the States next year, I guess.
Yeah, when Nora's daughter goes to college, I think she's going to go to the U.S. and they're going to move back near her.
Now, Nora will be the co-meet director next year for the, along with Robert, for the world's largest powerlifting meet as well, won't she?
I would imagine so.
What a job.
I'm already having nightmares over that.
Are you going to be helping him with that? All right, Nora takes the weight. We'll talk about that in just a second. Brings it to her chest. Gets the press command. What do you think, Mike?
I thought I saw a little up and down, but that might pass.
2-1. Robert Keller pumps his fist like Tiger Woods. Good lift for Nora Keller. Okay,
and they got a kiss off the platform.
Big butt slap to go with it. He'll pay for that later. All right. And now, we're saying Robert and Nora will be Robert will be the meet director. She'll be his co-meet director next year for the world's largest powerlifting meet. We're talking about the USA Powerlifting's Raw National Championship. This year had 1,063 lifters at it. And Robert said in an interview earlier this weekend, said he's expecting potentially up to 1,500 lifters in this competition next year.
Yeah, that's what the early projections are saying.
So it will be absolutely phenomenal. A great event, great chance to get
possibly 6 or 7 days long too.
And he was talking expand 6 days to give even more time for each lifter. Yep. So they've got their job ahead of them, but right now, Adriana Moreno Mena is up next from Costa Rica. She weighs 52 kilograms with a 75 kilogram attempt of 165 pounds. She takes the weight, brings it down to her chest, drives, oh, little sticky point, oh, wobble to the left. Well, she's 1 for 3 today. All right, Liz Smullen's coming up. Liz missed her second attempt. She's part of the Gino curse of Gino's Inferno.
Yep. Looks like
She's coming back to retake that same weight of 77.5 kilos,
Yeah.
171 pounds.
this will lock up second place in the Open Division and first place in the Masters too.
Yep, that's what it looks like. She's going for first place in the Masters, finalize her first place in the Master 2 and second place in the Open. Here's Liz Smullen from the United States of America.
State chair of New Hampshire.
Oh, she's the state chair of the Granite State of New Hampshire.
And they have their first state championship next weekend.
Congratulations to the great state of New Hampshire having that first state championship.
Or at least first in decades.
All right. She's got the start command. Brings it to her chest.
Oh.
Hit a sticking point, and down it went. The spotters took it. Good effort, Liz. Now, are you running that meet, or is she running the meter?
Her and Zach Cooper are actually running that meet.
Zach Cooper, Team USA coach.
CTI Cooper Training Institute.
Cooper Training Institute. Shout out to Cooper Training Institute. And the New Hampshire State Championships next weekend, correct?
Correct. I'll be live streaming down in Brooklyn at the
Steinman's?
Paulie Steinman's meet.
Boy, I really want to get up there and get one of their meets. They sound like a great meet to go to. But
I'll tell you what, it's small, it's intimate, and it's exciting.
I bet it is. New York. Which borough is it in?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. All right. Up next is Amy Welcome from the United States of America. She has 85 kilograms, 187 pounds on the bar. Amy takes the weight. Brings it down to her chest. She's pulling hard. Drives it off with the throw. Oh, the left arm. I think they're going to know like that.
That's going to be a blue light.
Yeah. Great effort, Amy. And that's one thing we wear in bench shirt. It shoots off the chest like a rocket. And if you don't have both arms really squeezed tight, the elbows in tight, you could sometimes don't have those lats tight. You'll get off to one side or the other. And it's really hard to catch up, isn't it, Mike?
Yep. Is this our second pass through Gino's Inferno?
Yeah. That was great. What he's referring to, we have a streak of 3 or 4 lifters now have missed their second attempts.
And third attempts.
Third attempt, second attempts, and now the same group's missed their third attempts. But we're hoping Jessica Reyes from Mexico can take us out of Gino's Inferno. All right, here we go. Jessica Reyes is up with 95 kilograms on the bar. And you hear Team Mexico in the background, 209.4 pounds for Jessica Reyes from Mexico.
Try to pull up a graphic of Gino's Inferno.
All right, you see the scoreboard Mike's got up there right now?
That will be up in a second, yeah.
Oh, she died to the chest. Couldn't get off the chest. Great effort, Jessica.
There we go. Here's Gino's Inferno.
And now he's bringing up a visual we can see of Gino's Inferno. Go ahead and explain it for us, Mike.
So we got in the streak of red right now. We got Erica coming up from Costa Rica. As you can see, she missed her second. This is trying to get her on a third. But we got this nice solid block of red right here.
Yep.
We're calling Gino's Inferno.
Yep. Let's hope we can get out of it and get back to some green. Erica Cespedes. Yeah, I said it right that time. Cespedes Marosi is up with our third attempt, 232 pounds. All right, Erica takes the weight. Gets the start command. Well, she stayed up there for a lot longer than she had to. Pulls it down her chest, drives off the chest. Oh, she looks good. We have just left Gino's Inferno with 3 white lights by Erica Cespedes Morosi. Great shape, Erica. She broke the streak. It didn't stay there as long this time. Let's hope we can keep that streak going. More green on the board. Up next, she's missed her second attempt, is Maura Shuttleworth from United States. Now, she hit the weight, but she got called on technicalities, up and down and foot movement. So keep those feet planted, Maura. 105 kilos as well, 232 pounds for Maura Shuttleworth from New Mexico and Team USA.
Maura Shuttleworth, USA. She's an attorney.
And yes, according to Gino's giving us a little more knowledge of her, she is by day an attorney.
Yeah, she works for
The government of New Mexico.
District of Attorney, the
Employment Division in the state of New Mexico.
something like that. She works for the state.
Yeah.
District Attorney, I believe.
And look how wide a grip she has. Little bitty woman with the maximum width grip. Brings it down, comes off the chest. Close drive.
No, there it goes.
Man, I was really hoping she'd come back and get that. Maura looks a little fired up over there when she walked off that platform. All right, up next is Maria Del Socorro Perez from, as you can hear the shakers in the background, they're fired up. Team Mexico is going crazy here. 243 pounds on the bar for Team Mexico. All right, here comes Maria Del Socorro Perez. The Mexican contingency is just absolutely ecstatic about their teammates. And she takes the weight, brings it down to the chest, real solid, drives off the chest. Ooh, no.
All right, give her a big round of applause for that.
You know, I think she would have hit that. She hadn't hit that left side, hadn't took a slight dip.
Yeah,
Because that's what threw her rhythm off.
but you know what they say? Gino's Inferno giveth and taketh away.
Yes. Sorry about that. We're back into Gino's Inferno. That's very correct. With 1, 2, 3 red lights in a row. So 2 red lights in a row now. So hopefully Paulette Calhoun can get us back in the green.
I believe she will. She'll fight the fight, the good fight.
Yep. World bench press champion Paulette Calhoun is now taking the platform with 254 pounds. Now, I'm not sure what state Paulette's from, but she's a very strong woman with a lot of power. She's a veteran masters lifter. She competes both in the equipped and raw. She does excellent every year at Bench Press Nationals.
Yes,
Brings
she
it
does.
down to her chest. Drives it off. Ooh, up and down. No, couldn't finish. And folks at home, if your family and friends watching this, you see all these lifters, they're popping off their chest really, really fast, and they're getting past that midpoint with a 90-degree angle with the arms, and just it's dying out. That's what happens in a bench shirt. It lets you handle a super maximum amount of weight. And sometimes you just get that tricep and a little fatigue. And anytime you got fatigue in the triceps, it makes lockout a lot harder.
It's a whole different animal.
Yes, yes, it is.
Clay, you started off equipped, right?
Well, I've always lifted raw, but when I first started, well, then we'll explain how equipped division started here in just a few minutes. So up next we have Team USA coach Jill Arno. Would that be fair to call her Team USA coach, Mike?
I'll say she's helped me coach in the past. First time I met Jill was in the Miami airport on the way to the Cayman Islands.
That's a beautiful place, by the way.
Absolutely. We
Breaks
need to go
down her
back.
chest, drives it off.
Wow.
I think they're going to give it to her. She didn't come down by my standards. 2-1.
Are you taking your IPF referee practical right now?
No, but we do have to give commentary. Well, I would have passed on that one. Okay, how bench press shirts started in the bench pressing. Originally in the 60s with bench pressing and competitions, there were no bench press shirts. There was just tight T-shirts.
Yep. Guys
wanted to get the most they could, the tighter T-shirt, to give them a little more tightness as they lifted. So along in the 70s came polyester shirts, really tight polyester shirt guys got. They may have gave them 5 pounds, Mike, 10 pounds.
Yeah, when I started blast shirts, I got maybe 30 out of it.
Yeah, and then came Inzer developed the blast shirt, which advanced to the heavy duty, then the extra high performance heavy duty blast shirts in the late in the 90s through the early 2000s. Then the man we're seeing right now, Sam Feldt, is wearing the equipment that changed the game, was the introduction of the Titan Fury. Sam has on a katana, but we'll get back to the Titan Fury, how that came in just a minute. Brings it down to his chest. Sam drives it home. Oh, he looks solid. Lock it out.
Goes.
I think he's had 3 white light experience. It's a good lift. 3 good lifts for Sam Feldt. Tremendous job by Sam Feldt today here at the 2016 NAPF FESUPO Pan American Bench Press Regional Championship. Now, in the early 2000s came the Fury from Titan and the Rage X from Inzer.
Yep.
That was a game changer. Both those were.
That was definitely a game changer. That's where you saw more people starting to go raw.
And that's when, around that time, in that basic time frame, when Inzer's patent on the bench shirt ran out. That's when
I believe so, yeah.
When Titan jumped into the game, and you had the Fury and the Rage X come out. All right. In his Titan's katana, Xavier Clark right now. Xavier. I said Xavier, but Xavier. 135 kilograms, 298 pounds.
135 kilos, Xavier Clark.
This is not the 135 at the gym. This is 135 kilos.
That's right. Oh, he drives it up. Lock it out, Xavier. Ooh, it's going to be close. Let's see what the referees say. I would probably read that one. Ooh, well, I would have been wrong there.
I would agree with Mac on the side there with the blue card.
Up and down?
Yeah.
That's what I thought, too. But good job. I'm glad he got it. He's our teammate. Good job, Xavier. Now,
go USA.
Yes, go USA and go all the other countries involved this weekend as well. Back to the bench press shirts. Well, we got about 45 seconds here before Allison Hind comes up. Along came that, and that material that Rage X and the Fury were made out of were a whole lot tighter than the former extra high-performance heavy-duty blast shirts.
The NXG material.
Yeah, the next generation material, and they really make you had to start pulling the shirts down, pulling the bar down to the shirt, extra tight, pull it down there, and we really get more rebound off of it and give more potential to lift more weight. And we'll explain that the next generation following Allison Hind's lift of 320 pounds, 145 kilograms.
It's a big weight.
Yes, it is, and she's a very strong young woman. Allison Hind. She takes the weight. Drives it off her chest, hits the sticking point, and drives through it. Oh, I'm giving that white lights, Mike.
I agree with you.
White lights all the way. 2-1. Good job, Allison. Congratulations on a perfect lifting day. 3 for 3. Okay, Mike, while we're waiting on the next lifter, Tammy Walker from the United States of America, tell us what happened next with the Rage X, after the Rage X and Furies.
Then you had the Super Katanas come out, I believe, right?
Yes.
And that was a game changer.
And they are extra, extra tight.
Super NXG material.
Yeah. And now after that, and they came out, what, 2008, 2009?
Yeah, then they came out with the Super Katana, then the low-cut collar Super Katana.
And Inzer also followed with the Bolt and the
recently,
low. Yeah. And now the IPF has put a moratorium on advancing material in equipped bench pressing, haven't they?
Or just the designs of the shirt.
Yeah.
Here's Tammy Walker, the 160 kilos.
With 353 pounds for Tammy Walker from the United States of America.
Pinch those shoulder blades.
Yeah, like Gino said, pinch those shoulder blades. They got to stay extra tight. And they'll give you extra pop off that shirt and bigger chance to lift heavier weight. Tammy, look, see how Tammy's an expert. I think she was sandbagging. She could have put another 10 kilos on there easy.
Yeah.
Great job, Tammy Walker. All right. Up next is the man we've called him Stud all morning. He's the leader probably in the club. His Wilks of 137 is absolutely fantastic in the men's division. He's going to be tough. Tammy Walker and Allison Hinder are going to be battling out in the women's, it looks like. And 137 Wilks
I think Dennis might suffer from the lightweight curse of the Wilks.
Yes. I don't know. He's up there. I mean, if somebody misses a lift or two, he's really in good position. Are they doing 1, 2, or 3? Are they just one best lifter or 3 best lifters?
I believe it's just one here.
Okay. He is in the running for it because he is tough. This young man from Guatemala, Dennis Bourbano, is going for, listen to this, folks. This is absolutely phenomenal. 145-pound body weight. He is attempting 402-pound bench press, Mike.
That's incredible.
That, just like the old TV show, that is incredible. That's incredible. Here comes in his Inzer Rage X and his Inzer singlet, we have Dennis Bourbano from Guatemala, 402 pounds.
Don't forget the Inzer wraps, too.
And the Inzer wrist wraps. Those are the Gripper Z's. I have a pair of those myself. Some nice wrist wraps. And we're thankful for all our sponsors of powerlifting. Takes the weight, pulls it down to his chest, gets the press command. Ooh.
That looked good to me.
Let's see what the left judges say. 3 white lights. I say the judge on the left said up or down a little bit.
I think it's black probably. That brings up to 143 Wilks points.
Wow, 143 Wilks points. That's absolutely phenomenal.
But going back to the moratorium now, the thing that's kind of interesting, Inzer's got a bunch of designs that are approved that they don't sell.
Yes.
So the bolt was like that. Everybody's wondering, what's this bolt? And all of a sudden it came out. And I think Joe Capolino was one of the first ones to wear it in the IPF.
And Mike Parentelli.
Mike
Parentelli, who we missed in the competition due to injury. Hopefully he'll be back soon.
Him and Dennis Cherry, both of them got in car accidents, I believe.
Yes, Dennis is one of the legendary lifters in powerlifting. And he got in a car wreck. He's the president, founder of SSP Nutrition, who is one of our sponsors.
Hello, Salga. Salga from Sweden. We're happy you're watching. Hello, Salga. Salga.
I don't know if we're quite catching Gino on these.
All right, well, we'll just say hello to all our sponsors this weekend again. SSP Nutrition, Dennis Cherry, wish you a strong and healthy and happy recovery. You and your wife and your 2 boys. Well, I don't know if they were with him or not, but he has a family.
Yep.
2 boys and a family. But I hope Dennis recovers from his injuries in the car wreck, as well as Mike Parentelli. We miss seeing Mike. Him and his family have a quick and continuous recovery.
We'll see him next year, I'm sure.
Absolutely. I'm excited about seeing him. Those are fantastic legends of the sport.
And both characters in their own right.
Yes, they are. They're a lot of fun to be around. And we're again thankful to sponsors of IPF, Titan, Metal, Inzer, SBD, Eleiko, and the sponsors of this event, Eleiko Barbell, and MC Gym, and SSP Nutrition. And up next, we have another lifter in Flight B from Mexico, Marcos Martinez. Marcos is opening up with 232 pounds. And our first lifter in Flight B. He brings it down his chest, drives it off, easy opener. I believe, hopefully everyone repeats the same thing they did in the first flight, and we stay out of Gino's Inferno on this first round.
We'll have to fill Gino in later on Gino's Inferno.
Yep.
The bar for Luis Rojas Hondo, 140 kilos.
All right.
Costa Rica, his opening attempt. Come on,
Luis Rojas Pardo from Costa Rica's up with 140 kilograms, 309 pounds.
My man, Luis.
He's pumping his fist over there in the warm-up area. He's excited, ready to go. He's about to take the platform at the 2016 Pan American Bench Press Championships. All right, Luis is opening lift here. Now, Luis did not lift yesterday. I believe I don't remember him from yesterday.
I don't remember him either, but I was running around like a madman, so.
He takes the weight. Pulls it down to his chest. Looks like he got Inzer singlet. And a Ragex on. Drives off the chest. Ooh, a little heavy right there on the sticking point. Drove it home. Should be a white light. Hopefully. And 3 white lights. Good job, Luis. Great start to today.
Clint, I'm going to have to sign off here and start warming up, but I'll see if I can find somebody else.
Mike, give us a little. Since your list is the biggest lifter on the thing, on the roster and the nominations, how much are you expecting to go today?
Hopefully something with a 3 in front of it. That's all I can promise.
So we're talking minimum of 650 or more.
Hopefully.
Man, that sounds awesome to watch.
I ran out of gas yesterday,
Mike,
so hopefully I can find something.
Go kill it, brother.
Something more today.
Hey, and send one of those young women, Allison Hinder, with them over here, and we'll get them on the broadcast team as well.
See what I can do.
All right, up next is Ruddy Arias from Costa Rica at 74 kilograms, 309 pounds. Takes the weight. Brings it down to the chest. Drives it off. He's looking good, and locks it out. Good job, Rudy. Ready or Rudy won. It's good. Good job, Costa Rica. And Rudy has lots of great hair to go with that. Up next is Sergio Vendas. Oh, 3 white lights for that young man. It was inadvertent yellow he saw on the screen, so it's 3 white lights for him. Up next is Sergio Vendas from Costa Rica, 309 pounds as well. Sergio's getting a good back slap. Warm up over there. The bar is loaded. They got him slapped up. He's got his Inzer Ragex on. He's coming to the platform. All right. He settles in. He's getting a good grip on the bar. Sergio Vendas. He takes the weight.
All right, here he goes.
Brings it down to his chest. Drives it off. Looks good. Solid. Finish the lift. Finish the lift. Good lift, Sergio.
Sergio Vendas, good 3 white lights.
3 white lights for Sergio Vendas. Great job, Sergio. All right, up next is... All right, well, it's going to challenge my linguistic abilities. Leonel Villavicencio. I may have said that. Vicencio. Close, he said. I was told by one of the guys on the platform. You're close, Clint. All right, well, here we go with Leonel. He's opening up at 155 kilograms, 342 pounds. All right, we've got a special guest for you here in just a moment here at the broadcast booth of the 2016 Pan American Bench Press Championships. But first up, Leonel Villavicencio brings it down to his chest, drives it off the weight. Little hiccup in the middle. Let's hope they didn't give him up and down. We'll see what and yep. That number 2 there stood for up and down on that. Bar went up, dipped a little, and kept going. All right. Up next is
Christian Montenegro.
I'm with Gino. Let's just go with Christian Montenegro. That's a lot easier to say than his middle name. Christian Montenegro as 170 kilograms on the bar, 375 pounds. All right. All right, here comes Christian. He's getting warm now. Now, folks, what you see, we're a little bit of delay here. You've only got 1 minute to get the start command on your lift. It's already on. All right, you got 1 minute to get it. He's down to 26 seconds, so Christian's really got to get his setup in and get started. Now, folks, let me introduce while we're waiting on Christian to get set up, the lovely Allison Hind. Is that right? Hind. We called her Hind. Hind. I thought it was Hind all the time.
It's Hind. You're right.
Allison Hind. Where are you from, Allison?
Upstate New York, Albany area.
Albany, New York area. She just thrown in some. How much did you bench press today?
145.
Oh, man, that is absolutely phenomenal. But right now we got Christian Montenegro. Let's see how Christian does. Brings it down to his chest. Ooh.
Made a good fight with it, though.
Yep. Pull your mic just a little bit closer to your mouth. Give me a test real quick.
Test.
There we go.
There you
We
go.
got you nice and loud. Now, Allison, tell us a little bit about your powerlifting history. We just saw you lift. You're a world champion bench presser. Is that correct?
Yeah, I went to Raw Bench Worlds in South Africa this year. Came in first in my weight class, third overall. This is actually my first time in a shirt.
First time ever.
Yeah, world champion Jim Kipp loaned one to me. So
Oh, wow.
we put it on and see how it went.
How much was your body weight in there?
71.
71. So 155 pounds. 156 pounds.
Yeah.
156 pounds, and you bench press. Now, folks, think about this. She bench pressed 320 pounds, 150. First time ever, almost 2.5 times her body weight in a bench press shirt. That's absolutely phenomenal. Super strong woman here on the broadcast with me. Helping us call the color is Allison Hind from New York. We're thrilled to have her. And looks like we've got Eduardo. If you'll sit here, you might be able to see their name. Canizales. He brings it down. Brings the weight down chest. Pops it right off. Easy drive to lockout. And Team Mexico is going crazy in the background with the shakers. Folks, if you love college football, you'll love the atmosphere here. Team Mexico is fired up, and they are going crazy here. That's right. That's what Allison was describing with us. It's the first time she ever wore a shirt today, and it was almost 2.5 times her body weight. How'd that feel to you, Allison?
It was fun.
It's fun. It is fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little
now,
scary,
see,
but it's
you've
a
got
little
little scars
fun.
right here in your triceps.
I got my little baby bench
I have to
bruise.
say, if people could see your massive tricep here, they go, wow, this girl has got guns.
Got another member, I believe, of Team Mexico up here.
Adir Manzano is up from Mexico with 175 kilograms, 386 pounds. Adir is being supported on by Team Mexico in the crowd. He takes the weight. Brings it down to his chest. Little stick in the middle. I don't think the bar went down. What do you think, Allison?
I don't think I saw a downward movement.
Three
I
white
guess the
lines.
judges didn't either.
That's right. Now we have up. He's not an IPF world champion, but he told me he's a medalist at the Quip Bench Press Worlds. John Muzon from the United States of America, from the great state of South Carolina. John Muzon is up. He is a Clemson Tiger fan, and he is excited about their top-ranking undefeated program this year. Now, John's in looks like an SPD singlet. Is that correct? What kind of shirts you got on there?
I didn't see.
Takes place down that south of the border between North and South Carolina. Every year he holds a meet between North and South Carolina.
And he has a katana bench press shirt on to go with his SPD singlet. And he's got Titan wrist wraps on. I know those Titan wrist wraps. I've had a pair of those in the past. All right. John takes the weight. 391 pounds.
Oh, very fast. Nice
Wow.
and smooth.
We're looking for a lot more weight out of bronze medalist John Muzon today.
And he also spent a good amount of time yesterday during the Raw in the back loading bars for people warming up. So
He's a great teammate for Team USA. All right, now here is a real treat. We have Enrique E. Martin Meja is up next from Peru. We just went from the North America with the United States to South America now with Peru at the 74 kilogram weight class. He's opening. That's pretty impressive. 74 kilograms is 74, 148. That's 163 pound body weight. And he's opening at 396 pounds. Folks, think about that. That's almost 2.5 times his body weight for opening bench press here at an international bench press championships in San Jose, Costa Rica. He takes the weight. Hits a good spot. What do you think, Allison?
I think it was good.
Oh, that went straight up.
3 white lights for Enrique.
Better than all of the Nazca lines in Peru.
Now we move from South America to Central America, which is part of the North American continent, from Peru to Guatemala. We're going for Christopher Osorio. Christopher's decked out in his, well, that's an interesting combination. His Inzer singlet and his Titan Katana shirt. He's supporting all kinds of powerlifting today.
Hey, why not?
Absolutely. We're thankful for each and every sponsor. We said many times today.
Sure are.
All right, Christopher Osorio. The bar is loaded.
Now, he's a big-chested guy. It looks like he does full powerlifting as well based on those hips. He's got some big old thighs on him. He's 93 kilograms. That's 250-pound body weight. And he's opening with 419-pound bench press.
Huge arch setup, practically back on his head.
Similar to Mario Shuttleworth. Gets the press command.
There we go. That was speedy.
I'll tell you what, the other guy from Dennis Bourbano from Guatemala, and let's see, the guys from Guatemala have come to play today in his Titan Katana. Very strong, Gino. What do you think about that, Allison?
That was fast. It was very fast.
He looked very powerful, he's very thick dude. Up next, I'd like to have his arms as big as Allison does. She's got some guns going over here. Up next, we have 430-pound opening attempt, 195 kilograms for world bench press champion Tom Sensich from Colorado. He's decked out in his Titan singlet and Titan Katana bench press shirt.
Aurora, Colorado, Tommy Sensich, Rocky Mountain Lifting Club.
He is part of Dan Goudreau's Rocky Mountain Lifting Club. Shout out to everybody at the RMLCC, Rocky Mountain Lifting Club in Aurora, Colorado. Here we go. Tom Sensich, 430-pound opener. Gets the press command. Drives it home to lockout.
Oh.
What do you think, Allison?
It's a good opener. Solid.
So we were talking earlier, about your experience. Was that your first Worlds this year?
Yeah, it sure was.
What did you think about that?
It was an awesome experience. I compete in 3-lift, but not enough to ever be on a world team for 3-lift. So this was my first opportunity to get to compete on a world stage. It was just fantastic. Here's fellow upstate New Yorker Jim Kipp coming up here. He is also a world champion and has held a Masters IPF world record.
Oh.
We'll see if he tries to take it back here today.
Absolutely.
He's the one who loaned me my shirt.
Does he wear the same shirt you're wearing?
No. His is a little too advanced for me.
Okay, all right. Well, Jim Kipp in his Inzer singlet and his, is that Katana shirt or Inzer shirt? Inzer Bolt. It looks like is it a Bolt?
I think so.
He's got his Inzer singlet, his Inzer Bolt shirt on. Couldn't quite see it from that angle. And he is opening with 452 pounds at a body weight of 83 kilograms, which is 180 pounds. 181. All right, he takes the weight from the handoff guy.
Nick.
I did not know Big Nick's name. Big Nick.
Brings it down.
Ooh, it looks like he just got out of the groove. What do you think, though?
I think so, too. The thing with bench shirts, which is something that I had to learn myself recently, putting them on for the first time, is that as much as they do help you lift more weight than you could do raw, there's a separate skill to it. It's it can be very difficult to bring it down to your chest, and then once it pops off your chest, it's not just, it's a different bar path, and sometimes the shirt can kind of take over and you get out of the groove a little bit.
It's considered a bubble, and you have a bubble. It pretty much extends right above the nipple line, all the way pretty much down to the belly, and if you somewhere miss that bubble too high or too low, it'll completely throw you off. And that's why we have the standards on the side to catch the weight.
Exactly.
Right below your chest level, because sometimes it's almost too fast for a spotter to catch.
Right, because that shirt has so much pop, and if you if you miss it.
Yeah, it makes it exciting. A lot of fun to watch. Very exciting to call. But it also makes it a high-risk sport there, which makes it a lot of fun for a lot of people. And now we have Marcos Martinez from the great country of Mexico. And Marcos is opening with, he's our second flight lifter. Flight B, second round. Mexico. You hear Team Mexico in the background.
Yeah, we got a great crowd down here.
249 pounds. Ooh, came a little slow off the chest, but drove it home to lockout. I'm thinking he's 2 for 2, Allison.
I think so, too. Yep, the judges agree.
He's having a good day. Now, I have to ask you, one of the things about lifting difference from raw and equipped is your blood pressure takes a lot more impact in a shirt, because it really, you feel that heavier weight and it really pulls tight on you. How did it feel first time in a shirt competing?
I was very nervous. I had not planned on competing in a shirt here until Coach Bill just kind of informed me that I was going to be in the equipped flight as well. And I thought, well, if I'm lifting in an equipped flight, I might as well put on a shirt. And I had Kip to lend one to me, but it's a little bit intimidating, because you have weight in your hands that you otherwise normally would not even touch. And
you did awesome.
Thank you.
You did fantastic.
It was fun.
Now, what's your raw max?
In a meet, my raw max is 118. It's a current American record, so it's about 260.1 pounds.
And it added an extra 60 pounds that shirt did to you today.
Yeah, right.
So, all right, now here's Rudy. He's got the best hair of the day so far. Rudy Arias from Costa Rica. I don't know if you can see it, but he has got the hair going. His second attempt is 320 pounds, 145 kilograms. His SBD wrist wraps on. And Costa Rican fans are really getting behind Rudy. He brings it to the chest. Oh!
I thought he almost had it there.
He came off really strong. Looked like he got out of the bubble and shot
so.
back too fast on him. Rudy looks a little dejected, but I think he can, if he really focuses on, stays in that bubble, he can really hit that weight as third.
I think he's definitely got a shot at it for the third.
Up next is Luis Roja Pardo. At 150 kilograms, 331 pounds. He's decked out in his Inzer singlet and Inzer bench press shirt with his Aleco belt on, it looks like. And thank you to Aleco and SSP and MC Gym for sponsoring this weekend's events. Luis takes the handoff. Brings the chest to kick, hit the right spot.
And
driving home finish.
There's a grind through it.
What do you think?
I think it was good.
All right, and the judges agree with Allison. 3 white light experience. Now you can see, now that's always what I thought was always interesting when I compete in a shirt. When you come off the platform, you can watch people's faces. They really exerted hard on those shirts, and they have that look, like that moment where they're like, all that pressure's relieved. Because Luis just had that. He gave it a grind and a fight. So now you got to go back there, get rested up, breathe a lot, and come back for another one.
Another thing, too, is that there is some overlap between people lifting today and yesterday. And
yes, there are.
That's interesting how that impacts you as well.
We'll get back to how it impacted you after we do Sergio Vendas.
Also from Costa Rica.
Yes, ma'am. Costa Rica at 331 pounds. Well, we've got a whistle coming from somewhere. And he takes 331 pounds, pops it off the chest, looks good, even, and lost it. So, Allison, how did it affect you coming back lifting yesterday and today? Did you have any carryover?
So it's hard to say a little bit just because I've never lifted in a shirt before. So it's not like I can sit here and say, well, normally I'd hit this number, so I'm not sure. But it was It definitely takes a toll having to make weight 2 days in a row. And yesterday I failed my third attempt, and so that anytime you have an attempt that you fail, that takes a toll too, because you're just exerting so much force and not getting anywhere. So
Yes, it does. Miss, you want to try to pronounce this one? Lionel.
yeah, Vicencio.
Lionel Villavicencio. I think I got that.
Close.
Yeah, it's pretty close. May have left out an N in there. But Lionel is up
165
with
kilos.
165 kilograms, 364 pounds.
Oh, he exploded with that.
wow.
That was fast.
I think how many more kilos do you think he's got in him?
Oh, 10, 15, 20? No, oh. I'm not sure what happened there. Must be something we couldn't see from this angle.
Well, if I would, not because I'm if I was his coach, I would definitely go to the jury panel on that one.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if maybe his butt came up or something we can't see from where we're sitting.
I would appeal that one, see what the jury table says as well.
I didn't see that.
That's hard to argue then.
Yeah.
Well, now, if you're Lionel, you've missed 2 lifts. Do you go up or do you stay there?
I tend to be very conservative, so if I miss an attempt, even if it's for a technical reason like that, I'm probably not going to go up. But
Well,
I'm not sure everyone's as conservative.
Believe it or not, Lionel went up
Yeah.
from 155 his first to 165, the one he just missed. He's going up to 175 kilos on his last one. So now Christian Montenegro is up, also from Costa Rica, with 170 kilograms, 374 pounds. Christian missed his first attempt. He's coming back to get it on his second with the same weight. Let's see what he's got. Pops it off the chest.
Oh,
Hit
he's
those
sticking with
triceps.
it.
Come on, man. Drive it through. Lock it out. Oh.
Just got to his sticking point. He couldn't quite get past.
That's frustrating. I've
Sure
been there in
is.
the shirt where it just gets there and just you're past the 90-degree point. You think, man, this ought to go. This ought to go. And the triceps are saying, not today. And you're just so frustrated. So I hope Christian comes back, gets a good rest, gets loosened up, lets his mind relax, lets his body relax, and kicks it on his third. Now, Team Mexico is up next. You can hear him in the background. Adir Manzano is up with 180 kilograms, 397 pounds. He made a successful first attempt, and he's gone up 22 pounds on his second attempt. Now, I've heard, Allison, while we're sitting here with us, we may see some 700-pound bench presses later today.
That would be something.
That would be fun, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be like watching you do 320.
Not quite, but thank you.
All right, here we go. Adir Manzano takes the weight. Ooh, I don't know what the referee's going to say. That left foot moved in the background. I can see it from where. Oh, they didn't see it. All they saw was that.
It might have just stayed flat. Did it come up at all, or did it just
I don't
slide
know.
a little?
I couldn't really tell. I saw
If it slides a little, we're okay. It's just
they do allow partial slide.
Yep. As long as your foot stays flat, it's acceptable to slide. I'm studying for the ref test.
Yeah. Oh, you?
I sure am.
We're at state referee?
Yeah, state referee.
All right. Well, congratulations. Eduardo Canizales is up next from Mexico as well. Mexico at 185 kilograms, 407.9 will make it 408 pounds for Eduardo. He crushed his opening attempt. Let's see if he can come back and easily get this second attempt of 22 pounds more.
Got his fans in the background.
Yeah, they're big fans. They love Mexico. Actually, Mexico's having a really good day so far.
Yeah, they are.
And he gets the start command. Drives off chest, very consistent.
Smooth.
Ooh, he's definitely got 5 more kilos plus in him.
I agree.
Oh, got a red light.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I didn't see that, but guess the referees did. But it's still a good lift. All right. The South Carolinians for the United States of America, the Clemson Tigers, John Mouzon, bronze medalist in the IPF World Bench Press Championships. He's going for 413 pounds, 187.5 kilograms.
Over 2.5 times his body weight.
He weighed in at a whopping 74 kilograms and now going to bench press 413 pounds.
Well over 2.5 times his body weight. Come on, John!
At 163-pound body weight, bench pressing 413 pounds. John Mouzon from the great state of South Carolina in the USA. Brings it to his chest. Drives it home. Ooh!
And
Had a
locks
little
it
hitch
out.
there. What do you think, Allison?
Yep.
3 white lines.
There we go.
I'm tickled as a member of Team USA to see that, but that was tough.
See where he goes for his next.
Well, he's definitely got more weight in him. He just can't have that little hitch at the top.
I agree.
Enrique E. Martin Mejia is up next with 177.5 kilos, 413 pounds. And he is decked out in the yellow shoes and yellow knee sleeves from Titan, the yellow jackets. He's got a Titan shirt on as well. No, I think he has Inzer on.
I can't tell. My eyes are not good enough to read the shirt sleeves.
He's got Titan wrist wraps. All right, 413 for Enrique. Looks strong from Peru. All right. Yeah. It was an Inzer bench. No, Titan bench press shirt, Inzer singlet, and Titan yellow jacket knee sleeves. He's colorful. He's colorful. Like have you ever seen Greg Page at a powerlifting competition?
Yes.
Greg is very colorful when he wears his pink there.
Mm-hmm.
Real colorful, real super guy from Ohio. Up next is Christopher Osorio from Guatemala. Christopher crushed his opener. I mean, the guys from Guatemala are really rocking it today. Christopher is currently second in the open and first in the junior division in the 93 kilogram, 205-pound weight class. Right behind, he's going for the lead. This will jump him into first place in the 93 kilogram over Tom Sencich from the USA. They look like they're playing some battle. We'll keep up on that as this thing goes on. I see Tom is currently in first place with 195 and Christopher's in second at 190. So here's Christopher Osorio from Guatemala for the lead.
That's speedy. Very speedy.
If Tom hits this second attempt, it's going to be some changes come up for that third attempt for those two. Wow. Really nice lift by Christopher Osorio.
452 pounds.
Now pushing it a little bit more is Tom Sencich from the United States of America. He's in a battle for the gold here at the Pan American Bench Press Championships.
Aurora, Colorado.
How many women did you have in your flight yesterday, Allison?
I believe there might have been 16 of us.
How many were going head-to-head with you in your weight class?
I had one other 72.
Where's she from?
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
And she lifted again today as well.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, here's Tom Sencich from the USA with 452 pounds. He looks tight. Brings the weight down. Tom looks good.
Loads up with it.
Locks it out. I think he's in the lead.
Yeah.
Woo, Tom is having a good day
solid.
today. In a battle for gold, and he and the young man from Christopher Osorio from Guatemala.
Now, Kip's up with his second attempt, which he needs to stay in this meet.
This is your mentor.
Yeah, fellow upstate. He's also the chair of the USAPL New York.
Oh, he is. This is the USA Powerlifting State Chair from New York. Wesley Jim Kipp is up with same weight, 452 pounds. He missed his opening attempt. Now, why did he miss it there, Allison?
I think he misgrooved. I know he's capable of handling this weight.
So this is something, if he gets in the groove, you think he's going to crush this. He's the one that's wearing the Bolt shirt, I believe.
Yeah, although he brought a couple shirts. I'm not sure which one he decided to wear.
Now, that's what's interesting about equipped bench pressing. Sometimes people change shirts between attempts. They get them on, get them off real fast, and get them set. They'll go for it. All right, Jim Kipp, bench press world champion, takes the weight. Brings it down to his chest. He's pulling hard. You can see it. A lot of pressure building. Takes the press command.
Back up.
Oh, he crushed it on his second attempt. Lord have mercy. If he can keep that groove, he's got 10 to 15 kilos more easy.
Absolutely.
Well, he just got himself into first place now. A solid first place. In the 83 kilograms. The way to jump up there in first place. Looks like he's probably in the Open and the Masters as well.
Yeah. We'll see if he keeps the same shirt for the third or not. At Bench Nationals, he changed his shirt for the third.
Well, this is all about strategy. Since it's a little different, like you know, being from South Africa, it's all about team points as much as individual.
Right.
So their goal will be able to keep him in first to lock up some points. Because I'm looking at the scoreboard. Costa Rica, the U.S., and Mexico are flat out getting with it right now. It's probably a three-way battle for the top spot
I
for the
agree.
team. So what's going to be a priority is going to be those first and second place finishes. And we'll try to read the scoreboard here and keep it accurate for us as we go through this. First up, we have Marco Martinez. He's currently fourth place. He's the second. He's only in the junior division. Take that back. I looked the wrong one. So he's not in the running for the key team category, but he's got a nice weight. He's 2 for 2 so far. He's got 115 pounds on the bar, 115 kilograms, 254 pounds.
115 kilos.
Marco brings it down to his chest. Marco's had his coach has picked good waves for Mexico, made his country proud. Solid lifting from Marco today. Good job, Marco. Up next is Rudy Arias from Costa Rica. Now, this is one of the guys playing for team spots. Currently in fourth place. Missed a second attempt.
145 kilos, 319 pounds.
He's in the 74 kilogram weight class. I'm not sure this will give him much. He can jump forward, increase his team points, but it would be a solid lift. To give him a 11 pounds, 5 kilo jump from his opener. He missed it on his second attempt. Now, I thought Rudy, when I saw the last one, he just got out of the groove, didn't he?
Yeah, I think that was how we both felt.
All right, he brings it back out of his chest. Looks good. Hits it. Ooh.
Just got stuck there.
Yep. And he's holding that right tricep. He may have dinged himself up a little bit.
Yeah, he might have.
Let's hope he's okay. He comes back stronger next year in Canada.
Yeah, Toronto.
Yes, it is. Toronto. And that's not far from you.
Driving distance.
To the NAPF championships in Toronto, Canada next year. That'd be a lot of fun.
Sure.
Now, I will tell you, from being at a NAPF meet, full powerlifting meet, and doing it in 2015 there in Moose Jaw, Canada. That's Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, Western Canada. Canada brings the team. They really bring it.
I'm sure they do.
Up next is in the 93 kilogram weight class. He's currently in first place in the sub-junior, Sergio Vindas, with 331 pounds. Sergio gets the handoff from Big Nick. Brings it to his chest. Oh, he's looking good. All that.
Oh, just got stuck on his left side.
Now, that's one of the problems, I think, more so with it's harder to recover from with equipped bench pressing than it is raw. If you get off raw, you see some people will lock out one side, then you can drive up that other one, bounce yourself out. Equipped is so much because you're using a super maximum weight that you can't normally handle because the shirt gives you so much pop. When you get unlevel, it gets really hard to drive through and lock that other side out.
Yeah, I got I did a 2-board in the gym with something significantly higher than anything I've ever handled before, and just
How
started.
much was that significantly?
365.
365.
Started rocking to the side with it for a
Yeah.
minute. I thought I was going to fall right off the bench. I had side spotters, of course, but
All right, Luis Roja Pardo, who has crushed his first 2 attempts from Costa Rica. He is currently second place in the Open. He's going for 155 kilograms, 342 pounds in the 83 Open. All right, he takes the weight. Drives it home. Ooh, wobbles, no.
Oh.
But congratulations to him. He did
Barely
lock up
misses that
second place
lockout.
in the Open. That's big team points for Costa Rica
Sure
of
is.
9 points. All right, up next we have Christian Montenegro. Christian is in dire trouble right now, and this could have dramatic effect because he is also an open lifter in the 93 kilograms. He's got a 0 on the board.
yeah, he needs this one.
And this is what happens when the team starts missing points. We have team competition. A person misses a lift, one can't get in the board. You lose team points. And when you lose team points, and another country steps up, you know, you can easily do it. See Puerto Rico come back and win, beat the U.S. and Canada competitions because they are more consistent. Yesterday, the U.S. had, and the women and men's were super consistent. So I believe they won both the team awards and both men's and women's pretty handily.
I believe we did.
Today, I have no idea. This looks like a major battle.
But it does change your mind for him a little. Normally you're going for a PR,
Yep.
but you have to think about the team first.
That's right. Your country, it's all about country pride. And we were thankful for every country that's here this weekend from North and South America. All right, Christian Montenegro is needing. He's going for a repeat of 375 pounds for his third attempt to stay in the game. He's got a 0 on the board. Christian, we want you to hit this lift and stay in the competition. All right, he takes the weight. Got the start command.
Pulls it down.
Drives off his chest. Oh, it stalls out. It's stalled out. It's going to be
Oh,
spotters take the weight. Just
That's twice, Clint. Twice he got the bench row with 1 second on the clock.
well, there's one thing. Look at that young man. I also can't see it from home. He had enormous Popeye forearms. So I don't think it's a strength issue as much as it is maybe a technical issue with him getting it right. Because
yeah.
he should. I mean, you got forearms like that, and he should be able to crush it.
Yes.
Big boy.
Yes.
Lionel Villavicencio.
Villavicencio.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Allison. 175 kilograms, 386 pounds.
There we go, Gino.
And he is in the Open as well for Costa Rica, and this would be damaging to Costa Rica's 93 kilograms. This would be a lot of team points that haven't thrown away. Now, as far as the American team's concerned, it'd be a blessing to them and the Mexicans, but Costa Rica, home country, home state, home country pride. You want to hit these lifts in your home nation, and you want him anywhere, but especially on home soil.
Absolutely.
So come on, Lionel Villavicencio. We're rooting for you. 175 kilograms, 386 pounds. Comes off fast.
Explodes with it.
I think he's
Man,
got it.
stick with
He's on
it.
the board. See what the judges say. 2-1.
There we go. He's got it.
He's in the game. Congratulations, Lionel. You talk about breathing a sigh of relief. Whew. That was fun. Head referee from Canada, Mike Armstrong, is our head referee. We got from the American Virgin Islands, Brother Robert's over there, and on the left, I'm not sure what his name is. But we got 3 very experienced referees, and they're doing a fantastic job at the table. We have Hugo, Tom Sintich's wife, and Dan Goudreau.
We're not good with names.
Yeah, I forgot everybody sometimes. Adair Manzano is up. He's currently in 3rd place in the 93 Open. Now, he's going for 185 kilos. This would put him Will it put him in a chance? No, not going to put him up there. The other guy's a little bit further ahead. But this would lock up some nice team points for Mexico. A third-place finish. Real solid here. That's 8 points. All right, he brings it down to his chest. What do you think, Allison?
Ooh, there we go. I think he's got it. Slocks it out.
Ooh, I don't know. What last little three white lights. Mexico's on the
board. Got the crowd behind him for sure.
Absolutely. So how many years have you been lifting, Allison?
I did my first competition in the beginning of 2014.
2014.
So almost 3.
Now, how young are you?
I'm 35.
35. Mm-hmm. What do you think about the sport of powerlifting after being in it for 3 years now?
Oh, I love it. It's so much fun.
It is fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, did you come from another athletic background anywhere else?
Not really. No.
Just found powerlifting?
I used to train with my brother-in-law sometimes. Mm-hmm. And we had a sibling-like relationship, and so I try to lift more than him, even though that's not really realistic. But
pound for pound.
Yeah, one of the trainers caught sight of this and encouraged me to sign up for powerlifting, and here I am.
We're thrilled to have you here. And 3 years later, earned yourself a IPF World Championships. It's absolutely incredible. Eduardo Canizales. Yeah, there we go.
Also Team Mexico.
Team Mexico at 419 pounds. In the 74-kilogram weight class, he's currently in third place in the open division, 74 kilo. And he drives. Oh, look, can he fish it out?
There we go.
I think he got it out.
Yeah, he got a little slow at the end, but both elbows locked out from here, and the jury agree, or the judges agree.
That's the thing. I don't know if at home you can see it, but when they walk off hitting a big lift, he struggled through it with a shirt on. He has that big sigh of relief on his face, like, whew, made it.
We got John coming back out here for his third.
John Muzan. Now, John is currently in second place behind the young man from Peru. He's in second place, and is he going for it? Peru has 180. Yes, he is at 187.5, and John has taken 190, 419 pounds to jump into the lead for the potential winning lift if he can hit this. John Muzan from South Carolina, USA, is going for 419 pounds. This would move him into first place in the 74 kilograms. Come on, John.
2.7.
And right after him will follow the young man from Peru that he's battling with. Here we go. He takes the weight. Down to his chest. Drives it home. It's going to be tough. Come on, John. Drive. Lock it out. Lock it out. Oh.
Just missed it. He had plenty of speed off his chest, but it just didn't quite carry through.
John will end up finishing in second place with a silver medal. And in the Masters 1, he got first place with a gold medal. But in the Open,
Enrique Mejia, Tommy Simpson.
No, I'm wrong. I believe he ended up in third. It's showing him in third place in the Open.
I can't read.
Wow, that boy. Well, that will be a team point changer. Mexico, it looks like it's in second place. John fell to third with that. Yes, he did. Mexico's got 190. 187.5 for John, and now Enrique has 187.5 for Mexico. If he misses, Mexico wins. But Peru wins if Enrique hits it. So it's down to Mexico and Peru in the 74-kilogram weight class. Enrique E. Martin Mejia is going for 424 pounds. He's going for the win. He's got to have this or Mexico wins in the 74-kilo class. Down to his chest. Oh, he's fighting with everything he's got.
Rocking a little bit. And
I think Mexico has just picked up a gold medal. Three red lights. Congratulations. Looks like to Mexico and a gold medal experience.
Strong effort here, though.
Let me see. Check that board again.
There's 3 or 4 things wrong with that.
They just threw it out there. All right, 3 or 4. If I think I got that right, Mexico took that class at 190.
I think you're right.
Can't really see the scoreboard too well right now. But up next, we have Tom Sintich. Now, Tom is in a battle as well with a young man from Guatemala. This is back and forth, back and forth. And, folks, this is what's awesome about coming down this meet. Countries from all across North and South America at the Pan Americans. Next year, it'll be conquerors in the NAPF, the North Americans.
9 pounds on the bar.
Will all be battling for gold medals for their country to stand on that platform and hear their national anthem played in the open division. So here comes Tom to take the lead. He needs this lift. Let's go, Tom, from the USA. 212.5 kilos, 469 pounds.
Yes.
Let's see what Tom's got. Start command. Oh, my goodness, Tom locks.
Explodes with it.
He locks out. What about that right side? What will the judges say? 3 white lines for the USA. Whoa.
That was
Tom
impressive.
Sintich, world champion bench presser, comes through in the clutch. Now the pressure is turned. The worm is turned. The pressure is on Christopher Osorio from Guatemala to win the gold, or Tom Sintich from the USA takes home the gold. Woo, talk about a moment of destiny.
He came out there determined.
Oh, yes. That's the kind of moment you love to see in it. And that's what you saw at Raw Bench Worlds as well in South Africa. And you see the same kind of thing here. Folks, if you're at home and you've ever had a chance, you love powerlifting as much as Allison and I do, get involved with USA Powerlifting or in your other national federation. Come to NAPF, qualify for an IPF meet, and go see the experience of a lifetime competing against other countries from around the world for powerlifting glory.
Well put.
All right, for the win in the 93 kilogram, 205 pound class, Christopher Osorio from Guatemala, 474 pounds. He drives off the chest.
Oh, I think he's got that.
You know, after watching that, I don't think it was ever in doubt in Christopher's mind.
No, I don't think so either.
He did what was necessary. Congratulations, Christopher Osorio. And fantastic lift also by Tom Sintich. Christopher Osorio, it was his destiny today.
Oh, and here comes Kip again.
Now, Kip is currently in first place. So he's got it locked up in the 83 kilo. So he's already got his gold medal. This is a glory lift. Since he's already won his gold medal, he's going for a glory lift, Allison. What do you think?
It's an IPF Masters World Record attempt.
513.7 pounds, 233 kilograms. Folks, you don't see this everywhere. Jim Kip from New York is going for a world record here in San Jose, Costa Rica.
He's psyched up. He's ready.
He's got the blood rush. You can see his chest is full of blood. He is pumped. He wants 514 pounds on the bar for Jim Kip from the USA. Making sure they got the right chips on the bar. All right. He's got to get down. This is one thing. They're going to make sure the weights are exactly right here. We've got calibrated weights, and they're making sure the spotter's got the exact ones on the bar they need for the guy to get the exact lift so he can potentially set a world record. Allison, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's his chances right now?
I know he's got it in him. It's just the question is he
So
has
you're
it
saying
today.
10 out of 10?
Sure.
All right, Allison
I'll
calls
give
it
it 10 out of 10.
It's a for sure thing. She says her mentor, her coach, Jim Kip, is about to set the world record here in San Jose, Costa Rica in the Masters 2, IPF Masters 2 equipped 514 pounds, 513.7, 233 kilograms.
Right.
Come on, Jim.
Going through his setup here.
Stay tight. You've got 32 seconds to get the weight. All right. He's set up. He's getting his feet planted. This is a moment of destiny. A defining moment. Here we go. Jim Kip, a world record attempt.
Brings it to his chest.
Gets the press command, drives it. Oh!
Give him a big round of
Well, it feels
applause
good to
for
take it.
that.
Yeah.
Just not today.
He'll get it eventually.
Absolutely. Great effort, Jim Kipp.
Put 5 on the clock.
Muy bien. Very good.
What?
All right, now we head to Flight C. The big boys. 105, 120, and 120 plus kilos.
Oh, I see. All right, I get you.
All right. So, Gino, are we taking a 5-minute break? We are taking a 5-minute break, but let's go ahead and inform if I can get on the scoreboard. What we've seen so far. I'm not sure how to pull the scoreboard up here, but
Oh, I have no.
we are coming down to, I will tell you this much, from what we've seen so far, what we're looking at. We got exactly 5 minutes and 7 seconds on the board. And 3, 2, 1. Should kick the clock on. But not yet. But we are coming down. We see this is going to be the battle for the team championship. Costa Rica's got some big lifters coming up. I'm looking at the board right now with these big boys. The meet director, who yesterday competed, Manuel Manolo Campos, he competed yesterday, and he just did token lifts so he could save his energy for today. He really wanted his home country to have a shot at the team gold. And you got big Mike Zielinski from the USA is coming in. He's got to get his lifts in. Costa Rica's got Marco Antonio Quiros is going to be lifting. They're going to be playing for team points. Sean Patrick McCourt will be in the 105s playing for team points. And let's see who else. And now a special treat for everybody. Is he doing the Open? No, he's just in the Masters too. But Robert Keller is having the comeback after 14 years away from the sport,
Oh,
just
wow.
running meets. What do you think, Allison? How will Robert do today?
I'm sure he'll do great.
I hope so.
Yeah. I'm excited to see this.
Oh,
Yeah, we hear he's doing his opener raw, and it does, from where we're sitting, it does look like he's just
Big
got a
Mike, can you put the
t-shirt on.
scoreboard up for us real quick? What? Just black over there.
In the women, Tammy Walker
There it is.
took
Video's
her
back. Video feed
opener
is live.
raw as well, and then switched to a shirt
Tammy
for her
Walker,
second and third.
yeah.
Yep, and blew those attempts away.
Well, it's going to be quite interesting to see what we've got coming up. Hey, Mike, is there any way we could take that camera and show the people in the background in the warm-up room as they're getting ready? Huh? All right. Well, I can't get over here from here.
I'll try. Here.
Okay, Allison.
Or I guess Nick's gonna.
I'll tell you what we can do. How will that pick up an interview sound? We could bring out somebody and interview that guy from Guatemala if he can speak a little English. That'd be kind of great. Now you can see some of the warm-up area. If we can get some of those lifters out there.
You can see Mel back there.
Allison,
He
stay here
lifted
with me. Stay
yesterday.
here just for a second. And see if you can pick us up the sound.
Sure.
We're going to try to bring up an interview real quick in the next 2.5 minutes to see what we can get out of this.
No more changes. No more changes to your openers.
Sorry guys, we're experiencing some technical difficulties here. I can hear you, but I don't know if I can hear you through the mic. Sorry, guys. We're trying to fix this sound so you can hear what's going on over here.
Check.
All right, Hugo. It's coming down to the nitty-gritty again, just like it was in 2008 with the U.S. and Costa Rica. The battle is going to be immense in these last 3 weight classes.
The battle of...
We have a real strong team. Surprise. You're going to see it right now.
Well, I'm seeing Sean McCourt, Manuel Campos, and
Marcos, Marco Quiroz.
And I'm seeing the USA with who's on our team?
Ryan Gill,
Ryan Gill.
Big Mike Zawolinsky.
Is that all we got? We got one more. What about the 105s? He's got,
That's a good question.
Robert.
Okay.
Well,
we got a goal over there.
So, folks, stay tuned. It's going to be extremely exciting. We finish up the 2016 Pan American Bench Championships here in San Jose, Costa Rica.
What's the most exciting part of this is?
What is?
Robert Keller.
What?
Robert Keller.
Robert Keller returned the platform after 14 years. The General Secretary of the IPF, Gaston, if you're watching, get ready. It's going to get exciting.
Okay, I would like to see Gaston on the platform also.
We're going to see Robert Keller versus Hugo.
Oh, yeah. Well, folks, we're getting ready. The head referee, Mike Armstrong, says, back to the platform. Here we go. Could you hear anything we said?
At first we couldn't, but then we got the mic. And Big Mike showed me how to work the sound.
All right. Well, we're back live. We'll get the screen set up here in just a second. Go get Big Mike real quick.
Spotters, loaders.
All right. Well, while the screen's just frozen, we're fixing to return live in just a few moments to the platform. The first up will be American John Moore.
And you heard from Coach Bill, he's expecting PRs from everyone.
Yeah, 'cause America, the United States is going to need PRs because, like Hugo said, we don't have picture, we got sound right now. Mike's about to fix it. It's frozen, Mike.
2 spotters and a handoff man. Where is our spotter?
Oh, that's it. There we go.
Hello.
It's just frozen right there.
Hello.
All right, so you heard him. Hugo Velasquez, the founder of Costa Rican powerlifting. It's just about to get started. The final flight for the gold between the U.S., Mexico, and Costa Rica and Puerto Rico here at the 2016 Pan American Bench Press Championships in San Jose, Costa Rica. All right, we're live. We got the screen right back up. John Moore from the USA is up with his opening attempt, 221 pounds. We had a USB port come unplugged, but that will work out. We'll keep an eye on it now, Gino. We know which one it is. It happens. He puts a barrier protector up there, Allison. All right, here we go. John Moore from the USA. Oh, wow. Now, John Moore is an IPF world champion as well. He competed with you and I at the South Africa, and John won the IPF world championship in the Masters division in South Africa, I believe. All right, folks, this is the moment we've all talked about. 14 years in the making. The General Secretary of the IPF, Gaston, if Robert can do it, you can do it. 14 years in the making. The General Secretary of the IPF, Robert Keller, returns to the platform for an opening lift of 254 pounds raw. Rob's got a signal on. He's tapping out with the coach. All right, here's Robert Keller. Big round of applause for the crowd. He's the guy who founded and helped start the NAPF. Got it started about 10, 11 years ago. It's an absolutely phenomenal growth. You hear Gino, he's getting the crowd worked into absolute frenzy. Allison, how do you feel about this?
This is exciting.
Here we go. Keller's on the platform. Get tight, Rob, get tight. He takes the handoff. Down to the chest.
Ooh,
3 white lights for Robert Keller. That's the way you get on the board, Robert. Good job, Keller. Now go put your bench pressure on. Let's play ball.
That's one of the things that I love about powerlifting is that I know people who start lifting in high school. I know people in their 70s who are doing it.
In their 80s, John Moore.
Sure, right, exactly.
I mean, you can have people from all ages.
She's not here. Mexico.
All ages can compete in powerlifting. It's open. We have divisions all the way up to the Masters 4, 80, or Masters 5, 80 and beyond. Masters 1, 40, 49, 50 to 59, Masters 2, 60, 69, Masters 3, 70, 79, then Masters 5. Folks, you can compete at any age against people in your class around the world in powerlifting. That's what makes this sport great and available to everyone to do. Jonathan Ramirez from Mexico with 331-pound opener in Flight C. That's an interesting way to spell that, isn't it? He takes the weight. Oh, yeah.
Nice solid opener.
Good way to start. Green light, green on the board. Good job. Now, here's one of the guys playing for Team Gold. He's opening in third spot by just nomination. Sean Patrick McCourt from Costa Rica. Big lifter, strong lifter, but he's open to look at pretty conservative here. 353 pounds.
And he lifted raw yesterday as well.
Yep, he did well yesterday. So Hugo's saying this is a very smart thing. They're going to make sure he gets on the board.
Bars loaded, Sean Patrick.
Yeah. And here comes Sean. He is ready to go. He got a gold medal in the Raw division yesterday. He's come back to do battle here. With 353-pound opener.
160 kilos, 160.
Also
nice.
very solid. Very smooth opener.
I'm telling you, Costa Rica's coach is on their game today.
For
They're
sure.
getting them, get their openers in, get them solid, get the team points.
Exactly.
Because this is where it's going to come down to.
We got everybody watching. Bars loaded. Marco Antonio Quiros.
Now he's currently seated second in the 120 plus behind Big Mike Zielinski. Going to be interesting. Big Mike gets up there and has little problems. What happens?
Right.
Big Mike gets up there and crushes it. Big Mike will walk the dog in this class. But Marco looks like he's opening up raw. Costa Rica is playing a really good strategy here. 2 chances to win it. Open up raw. Make sure you get on the board.
Also a nice, easy opener.
Coach Campos, Manolo Campos, the meet director, is back. They're playing strategy back there. When you see these guys, normally I don't think they'd open up raw and a quit meet because they're seeing they need points for this championship, and if they do things right, it's going to be maybe tough for the USA.
Right, and a raw opener is a little bit safer just because there's less to worry about with the shirt going wrong.
Yep. Up next, Alex Alvarado from Puerto Rico. 187.5 kilos. Now he's going to be in the best shirt for that.
We know where he is.
Yeah, Alex. Now he is a referee for IPF. He refereed all day yesterday. Did a fantastic job.
Helped with check-ins and everything this morning.
Yeah, I got all white lights from him, so I'm pretty tickled. What about you, Allison?
I got the white lights I deserved.
Just not the third attempt, right?
Right. I did not deserve whites for that.
All right, so Alex coming out. He's in his lime green Titan singlet. It definitely stands out, doesn't it?
Sure
It's
does.
colorful. And here he comes. IPF Cat 2, I believe he's a Category 2 referee, Alex Alvarado. He's excited. He's a North American powerlifting champion. 25 seconds to get the weight. And he is competing in the 120 kilogram class for Puerto Rico. Brings the weight down, drives it home. Looks like he got it to me.
He did.
Looks good, Alex.
3 whites.
3 white lights for Alex. Actually, we got to hang out with him last night at Hooters. I don't know if we say the other thing. We all had a really good time. He was a lot of fun to be around. Great guy. Excellent representative for his state, for his country of Puerto Rico. All right, up next, also from Puerto Rico. I competed against him yesterday in the 120s.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's coming back doing it equipped. Javier Perez. Javier's a very strong man. He, I was told by Alex he came from a background of arm wrestling. You see, he's got.
Oh, no kidding.
That explains the great big gun show he's got going over there. You'll see him. He's got some massive biceps when he takes the platform. And it looks like he's opened up conservative and going raw as well.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Some real interesting strategy being played here so far. See, he's a very big, thick guy. Those big arms. I'm guessing he was a pretty good arm wrestler when he was doing that.
Come on, Javier Perez, lifting raw.
If it snows in Costa Rica, Gino, we're all in trouble.
419 pounds, 190 kilos, Puerto Rico.
All right, he takes the weight.
Also a solid opener.
Yep, solid. He finished yesterday with 197.5.
Okay.
So, we'll see what kind of shirt they put on. They must be prepared to go throw the shirts on real quick and be ready to go. This is the gentleman I met when I first got here. Rode in on the truck with him here. Luis Ramirez from the airport.
From the airport.
Well, he's from Mexico, but I met him at the airport when we rode in together. Yeah, I said that backwards, didn't I?
He was serenading us yesterday with the harmonica, right? Wasn't that him?
Oh, was he the one with harmonica?
I think it might have been.
I don't know. But that was really good, whoever did it.
Yeah, it really was.
And Mexico is going wild in the crowd. He's got his Titan singlet, Titan bench shirt, and Titan yellow jackets.
He's all tightened out.
And he is colorful.
And the Titan shoes.
And Titan shoes as well. Thank you to
Titan.
Titan.
Tighten everything.
His opening weight is 452 pounds, Luis Ramirez. A long pause there. And Luis drives. What do you think, Allison?
I think he's got it. Looks like he locked out both sides.
3 white lights.
He's happy with that. He's very happy.
Yeah. I hope they're picking this up on the live stream. The Team Mexico people just going nuts. They're having a ball with this. Don Wilson from the USA, 457.5, 458 pounds. Opening attempt, 105 kilogram weight class.
United States of America.
Solid opener. Now he's listed as, this is interesting, currently listed as third in the open right now.
Oh.
Interesting. Costa Rica and Costa Rica. Big team points there. All right, let's see what happens. Don Wilson from the USA gets the press command.
Also a solid opener.
Good. Way to get on the board, force the other guys to make sure they hit their attempt.
Exactly.
That's right.
Oh.
Up and down on the bar.
Oh.
Up and down on the bar. Get
Ooh.
on the
Yeah.
He'll be back.
Well, sometimes we get it wrong.
Sometimes we do.
That's why we're not on the judges' stage. But you will be soon.
If I pass.
Oh, you'll pass. I'm sure you'll do well. Now, what do you do for a living, Allison?
I work for a financial planning company.
Financial planning company. Mm-hmm. So, like doing retirements and things like that?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That's cool. So, if you need help with your Roth 401, Roth IRA, or Roth 401k,
Right,
or
exactly what we talk about.
or your IRA, call Allison Hind, right?
My employer's been great and giving me time off to come to these things.
Absolutely. All right, up next, Michael Fernandez Berantes, 463 pounds, Costa Rica. Oh, easy opener. Almost too easy because he wants to throw him off balance a little bit there.
Yeah.
Costa Rica's on the board, getting first place right now in the 120 class. Gonna be interesting.
Here comes American Ryan Gill.
Ryan Gill, who got the silver yesterday in the open, he's coming back, and he's in his equipment today, and he's opening with 584 pounds.
Yeah, he's got a huge opener.
Now,
We were talking yesterday about his training, and he says that he never takes anything off his chest in the gym. when he's in a shirt. So his equipped benches off his chest happen exclusively up here on the platform.
That's interesting training philosophy. We'll see how well it works here in just a second. That would make for a very tight shirt at the competition.
Yes.
I mean, that means it's never been seated. Ooh, wow. What I mean by seated is that last 2 inches is the tightest part of the shirt. And let's hope Ryan's got his strategy plays off. He's got a big weight on the bar, 584-pound opener. Brings it down to his chest.
And manages to lock it out.
Oh, I don't know if that last
I don't
one.
know if there was... Oh,
3 white lights.
There we go.
Ooh. I was concerned that last little push there at the end before they yelled the rack, but they gave it to him, so he's on the board. That's good.
The bar is allowed to stall, but it's not allowed to go up and down.
Right.
And sometimes it's kind of hard to see.
Well, here's where it gets interesting. Manuel Campos Murillo. His nickname is Manolo. He is the meet director. Costa Rica is absolutely going ballistic, folks, in the background. He's opening up with 584 pounds, just like Ryan Gill. And Manolo is a little bit, I can't tell who the heavier weight is yet. He takes the weight, Manolo does. Brings it to his chest. Oh!
Gets stuck right up there at the top.
Very interesting now. Ryan Gill from the USA can put pressure on him based on his next attempt. So what is Ryan Gill turned in?
And here comes Big Mike from the U.S.
128 pounds.
He turned in 275 kilos for his next one. So that means 550 plus 605. He's going to force Manolo to play ball now.
Yeah, he sure is.
Because Manolo he's behind now because he missed. So what happens next? Very interesting on team points. That was a big impact right there.
Our first lifter to attempt to lift over 600 pounds.
Mike Zielinski is up. The meet director. No, not the meet director. The meet director. No, well, live stream director and live stream producer.
He's responsible for all this technology over here.
And MAS Lift Productions. He is up with 628-pound opener. We'll see what he's got here. This is a big one. The U.S. could use these points. Brings it down to the chest, pulls it all the way down.
There we go.
Locks it out. He looked really comfortable. 3 white lights.
3 whites for Big Mike.
Well, I would say, not because I'm an American, but because after that first round, I said Team USA is slightly advantage over Team Mexico and Team Costa Rica after that. Costa Rica has got to catch up now because they missed a couple of lifts in there that were critical. So
yeah, we're in good position going into this.
As you see, gathered around the jury table with Hugo Velasquez is Manolo's son and Robert Keller's Costa Rican wife are coming out to discuss what's going to happen next.
2 pounds on the bar.
It's going to get interesting. And now we put ourselves, when you miss a lift, especially your opener, it puts you in a deficit position. Of course, the U.S., Don Wilson missed his lift, right?
Yes.
So we're losing. Where Manolo missed, well, actually it's probably about even then. I guess I'm wrong there. Manolo missed, as not 12 points is taken off the board for them. Don Wilson, potential 12 points taken off the board for us. So it's a wash.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the ones that's beneficiary of it would be Mexico.
That's right.
Because those two classes don't have lifts in them yet, so Mexico could be playing. Could be a sleeping giant here. Mexico
nothing
could.
is in the bag yet. That's for
sure. Absolutely not. So what happens next? All right, but we got John Moore, bench press world champion, is up.
And also a law professor at UVA, I believe.
Really? I can see that with John. very
I might be
intelligent.
wrong in the location, but I'm pretty sure that's the profession.
He is a very class guy all the way around. If anybody
Mhm.
has a chance to meet him and meet, very, very, very classy guy. John Moore, 232 pounds.
Very
John,
speedy
put
second
some,
attempt.
put some weight on the bar, John. All right, the music. I can hear the music being intense.
For the Secretary General.
And the Secretary General of the IPF has put his bench press shirt on. He's coming out with 384 pounds. Second attempt. I'm guessing he's got his bench shirt on. Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like
he's
it.
got Kip back there wrapping his wrist as we speak. Yeah, he's coming
All
out
right.
with his shirt.
Looks like he's got a Titan shirt on. And his USA powerlifting singlet. I'm tickled to see Robert on the platform after all this
I
time.
am
He's been wanting to do this for a long time and finally got the opportunity. Here he comes, Robert Keller, General Secretary of the IPF. Back on the platform after 14 years with 384 pounds on the bar.
Let's see if he can take it from the basement up to the attic. Come on, Keller.
He's currently in second place in the Masters 2 120. Oh, my. Behind Luis Ramirez from Mexico. Here we go, Keller.
Oh, very solid.
Oh, well, now, this Masters 2 just got interesting. Robert Keller got in the game. He's 20 points. And Luis Ramirez has 205, 452 on the bar. Already good. So what does Robert go for next? I mean, that looked like he could.
He's got more for sure.
Does he have 70 pounds more to challenge Luis Ramirez? That looked awful easy.
It did.
Does he settle for a silver instead of a gold?
Get out of the way, Keller.
I don't know. Up now is Jonathan Ramirez from Team Mexico. This is going to get pretty intense, folks, as the Mexican and Costa Rican teams get lined out. And Puerto Rico starts getting tighter and tighter on each lift. 375 pounds.
Oh, very smooth.
Easy.
Easy second attempt. But Ramirez
He's in the
is
open.
good.
I mean, his coach is going to have to figure what he want to do. He's in, says, I believe it says, fifth place in the open. Does he want to gamble and try to really play for it? You know, it's a strategy. You have to figure out where you want your team to be and what they potentially hit or miss.
Right.
From Puerto Rico.
Still lifting raw, our next lifter. Has not put a shirt on.
Really?
Yep, Still's just got his t-shirt on.
I didn't expect that. I thought he put a shirt on.
Yeah.
Now, this put him in a real deficit. He's currently fifth in the 120 open over here. So that surprises me. What do you think about that?
I mean, there are some of us on Team USA who were just kind of told that we were doing both.
Yeah.
Just to maximize team points. So it might be the same idea. He might not normally lift in a shirt.
Well, he's a strong, raw lifter. So here we go. 197.5. Same thing he did yesterday. And hit it.
He's got
Just
it.
about the same lift he did yesterday.
And Mora, who's primarily, Mora Shuttleworth, primarily an equipped lifter, she also lifted raw yesterday for the same thing, just to round out team points. He does have some long arms.
Yeah, he came through. He matched. He did the exact same lifts today as he did yesterday. So what does he do for his third? Put a shirt on and go for positions, go up to get better than a silver or a bronze, or does he stay in the fourth spot?
We'll find out based on
fifth
what he
spot.
puts in
Sorry,
for
fifth.
his next attempt.
Well, up next is Alex Alvarado from Puerto Rico as well. He's currently in fourth place, and he's going for 440 pounds.
With his bright green singlet.
Bars loaded. Alex Alvarado.
IPF
Jill,
Category
check your
2
shoulder
referee.
strap, Jill. Check your shoulder strap.
What was that? Oh, we were acting a little crazy. All right, here comes Alex Alvarado. 441 pounds. What do you think about it, Allison? He got that pretty smooth on his first one.
He did.
What do you think of this 441-pound second?
He's got it in him.
25-pound jump. I would give that to him.
Yeah.
I don't think it dipped at all. I think it just stalled.
He paused a little bit. It didn't look like there was downward.
3 white lights. Good job for Alex Alvarado, IPF Category 2 referee.
And here comes Don Wilson. He needs this one.
Team USA needs these points. I mean, literally, he and Manolo could be the difference between the team championship right now. If one of them can get their lift in, it may put the other team into the championship awards and the equipment.
Don Wilson.
So, Don, this is clutch. We need you to come through and be clutch right here. Because I know Manolo's going to be coming back with fire in his eyes.
Exactly.
He will be in fuego.
There's some Spanish.
Just a little bit. All right, Don Wilson, 458-pound second attempt, repeating his opener. Brings it down to his chest.
He looks like he's got that.
Much better attempt.
3 whites.
Solid.
That was important for Team USA.
That was important for Team USA. Now it really puts even more pressure on Manolo. He's got to come back because now everybody needs to get in on the second time because third time's all about changing attempts to see where you can get the highest possible team points.
We have Luis Ramirez coming back out. See how this one goes. This first one was slow, but he got it.
Well, he's jumped to 210 kilos, and he's currently in the bronze medal spot in the 120 class. So he's currently putting Don Wilson of the USA down. No, he's putting Puerto Rico down. Don Wilson's 105. Luis Ramirez is 120. He's holding that spot. If he can get up there and get this, would this put him up in the second spot? Very well could. Well, he's had the chest a long time. Will he be able to drive that home? Looks like he's good. Did he lose too much energy? Lock it out, lock it out, lock it out.
Oh. So he just couldn't quite finish it.
Give him a big round of applause.
Well, a miss at 210 for, I think he'll come back and get that as third attempt.
I think he can get it.
Yeah.
He got a slightly delayed press command because he was bouncing a little on his chest. So if he can hold it still,
he should be able to come back and get that. I agree. I think that's good analysis. All right, 105 kilograms. Third place in the open. Sean Patrick McCourt is up. This would put him in really good spot for Team Costa Rica if he can hit this weight. Oh, well, I definitely believe
that was solid.
May have should have went a little bit heavier.
Yeah, we'll see what he does for his third.
Yeah, he's currently.
Lift is good, Sean Patrick. Here comes Michael Fernandez Barrantes.
All right, currently in first place in the. Well, he's chasing his teammate, so it doesn't really matter for team points if they're first and second. Get a gold and silver there. Maximum points for the team.
Exactly.
Michael Fernandez Barantes is currently 217.5 kilos. So their goal is to keep, in the 105s, is to keep Don Wilson at bay.
Right,
and that's what they want. They want to keep Don from passing them. So they're going to keep up. And solid lift here will probably lock up first and second for the Costa Ricans here. Michael Fernandez Barantes, 479 pounds. To the chest.
Oh, that was fast.
They're playing conservative. They're playing for points.
Yeah.
They're playing for points big time. That's good strategy. Good strategy. Well, this guy right here is going to be a big player. His points is going to make a big impact on the overall.
Exactly.
If he can hold second here, if he can get into second, then 120 plus. But he's got second and 120 plus. There's only two of them, him and Mike. So if he can hold, he's holding that spot. That's 9.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Manolo, that what they really need right now, they've got the win, unless something changes in the 105s.
Right.
And they got a win earlier, I believe, 2 today.
Yes.
I think they did. So that would give, if they get 3 wins, it's going to be, and 2 seconds, it's going to be almost impossible to catch.
Right.
But it all depends on what's coming up after this guy, Manolo Campos. Marco Antonio Quiros has done his job for Team Costa Rica. He is solidly into second place in the 120-plus kilo. He's going up to 507 pounds. It's going to be very, very close.
Fighting with the bar to get to his chest a little bit.
Ooh, lost it. Couldn't get it down. Shirt was too tight.
Right.
Well, that's all right. He's locked up his spot. He can change it and come back and get a little looser shirt or pull it up higher. Good effort.
He shakes it off. He's all right.
You know, I'm thinking in my mind, okay, we have 8 men's divisions in this. In the earlier classes, did America win any of them?
See, I'm losing track of who's open versus masters versus.
Well, we're looking at Ryan Gill is first place.
Right.
Solid. Unless Manolo pushes him right here. And Manolo's repeating his opener.
Yeah, he needs this.
So,
and Costa Rica needs it too.
Yeah, Manolo needs this to really get in the game. This would put him right ahead of Ryan Gill, force Ryan to make sure he hits this 600-pound lift that he's turned in, because you can't change second attempts.
Right, exactly.
I mean, your second attempt, once you turn in, it's locked.
Mm-hmm.
So if you pick bad, oh boy. So this may be the game, folks. Manolo, Team Costa Rica needs this lift. They need it dramatically to give them a chance for the overall team championship. It's very, very close. Here we go. Manolo Campos, meet director. Brings it down to his chest. He's got it halfway. Drives it up. He's got to lock it out. Got to lock it out. I have to say, I think they'll give it to him. I know it's possible, Gino, but I bet they give it to him.
Oh, 2-1.
Will he appeal it? Does he appeal it? If I'm Team Costa Rica's coach, he's in America, I'm Team Costa Rica's coach, I'm appealing that.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, you're not going to lose anything by appealing. Where's their team?
We got Ryan Gill coming up here next.
So Ryan Gill is solid. This is it. I mean, this is the championship. If Ryan Gill hits this weight, Manolo is in a really, really tough spot. Because Manolo will have to go over 600 pounds to get him.
Exactly.
And his triceps are looking a little fatigued right now.
This is a big lift for Team USA here.
Yep, this could be the one that seals the deal for Team USA. If Ryan Gill can finish the lift, Ryan Gill may be the clutch lifter here today in the equipped division for Team USA to bring the team championship home. It's going to be close, but we think he has the potential to seal the deal. Let's go, Ryan. All right, he brings his chest, 606.
Oh, explodes it.
See what they say.
3 white lights.
3 white lights. Ryan Gill may have won the title for the U.S.
That was huge for Team USA.
Huge lift for Team USA.
Very important lift.
Ryan Gill just may have won it all.
And we understand from Gino that that's a PR for him. First time
wow.
over 6.
Talk about pressure. Putting yourself in a PR position.
On your second.
To win the gold for your team. Wow. And to put pressure on your second place competitor, Manolo, who's not second yet. That was tremendous lifting by Ryan Gill.
150 pounds.
Well, Mike Zielinski sits Marco Antonio Quiros missed, is pretty much locked up first place.
Right.
He can have 2 glory lifts.
Right.
Those are nice glory lifts, all right. Yeah. Now, when you were in South Africa, did you lock it up in your second or third?
Bars loaded. Here he goes.
First attempt, got him. Hey, that's just like Mike. That's okay. Beat him, and beat him hard.
Big Mike.
Now, are you going to Texas next year?
Oh, I will be in Texas next year for sure. I'm excited.
It's going to be fun. It'll be a battle, and the battle will be even more intense.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Tammy Walker said she'll be there as well.
Yes. Mike Zielinski, 650 pounds.
Looks like he's got it.
Solid lift.
Ladies and gentlemen.
3 wide lines for Big Mike Zielinski.
Zielinski, otherwise known as Sasquatch. Come on, Big Mike. Give him a round of applause.
All right.
And we're starting up the third attempts here. John Moore back on the platform.
These are the final attempts of the 2016 Pan American Bench Press Regional Championships. At the end of this fight, it will be all over. All right. Well, first up will be John Moore and his, 2 good sponsors there for the IPF that he's got on his shirt. SSP Nutrition and Inzer Advanced Design.
He's going 110, which is about 242 and a half.
Mm-hmm. I like to round up. That sounds like 243 to me. If it's 243.3,
If I
I'll write
say
that.
that, I feel like I'm giving myself too much credit.
Oh. It makes me feel better about myself. It lifts the ego. All right, John Moore, 243 pounds. Final attempt for John Moore at the 2016 NAPF FESUPO Pan American Regional Bench Press Championships, the battle between North and South America. Here we go. Brings the bar to his chest.
Easy third. 3 for 3 for John Moore.
John is anything but the definition of consistency.
3 of them yesterday.
That's a professor in him, I'm guessing.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Mr. John Moore.
He's a Masters 4. 70-plus age group.
80 years old.
Oh, he's 80.
80, that is.
Guess I was wrong there. 80 years old. Folks, you can do this at any age.
Hope I'm still doing this at 80.
Absolutely. Got a long time before then, but I didn't think it'd be 10 years later I'd be still doing it. Jonathan Ramirez from Mexico in the 120 class, 190 kilograms. He is currently in 6th place. 5th place. Currently in 5th place. Currently in 5th. We'll see what happens here. He takes the weight down to his chest. And just ran out of gas. Strong young man.
2 successful attempts, though.
Absolutely. He looks like he'll have a good day and enjoy himself on his trip back home to Mexico. Up next is, he's going for the same weight he did yesterday. 202 and a half. Javier Perez, no bench shirt, going raw again. Somebody's thinking strategy and team points. What's going on there?
Yeah, I agree. Yep, it's coming back out in his T-shirt.
Yep. And those big guns. Those big biceps.
446 pounds.
All right, here we go. Javier Perez, bronze medalist yesterday. Currently is in 4th place. Looks like he'd probably be out of the medals today here in the equipped. If he put a shirt on, I really think he could have been medal potential.
Yeah.
I really do. He's got the strength. Big, strong guy. Get to start command.
Yep.
Wow. That was better than he did yesterday.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, He definitely could have pushed it just a hair more yesterday then.
Maybe he was saving for today.
Who knows what happened, but he got a big lifting day. Now that's I think I find that unique that you can go back-to-back days and hit more the second day than you did the first day.
I mean, you never know variables, like how you slept one night or...
Yeah, sleeping sometimes makes a big difference. Robert Keller comes out. He's going for it. Keller is going for the win. Oh, my goodness. The guy that's in first place, who is it, Masters 2? First place, he's got 205 kilos on the board, and Keller is going for the win. He's going up against Luis Ramirez, who has got Luis has got 205 on the board at 102 kilo body weight. Oh, I missed it. 112 kilo. So Keller is the lighter man. He's going for the win. He's 5 kilos lighter. He's going for the tie of the weight. All he has to do is tie Luis Ramirez. It forces Luis to his third attempt. So Keller's bumped up 452 pounds to put himself into the lead. What do you think, Allison?
I think he might have it.
Oh!
Not quite.
He went for the gold medal.
He went for the gusto.
For gold now. Give me a round of applause to the Secretary General, Robert.
All right, congratulations to Secretary General of the IPF. He's going to get a silver medal today, but fantastic effort.
After a 14-year hiatus.
14-year, and we're very thankful for all the things he's done to help grow the NAPF
Absolutely.
and FESUPO into what it is today and its continued growth. And they're going to be adding more. Robert was talking yesterday about the countries are adding in 2017. Cuba.
Oh, wow.
Mexico. I believe he said Nicaragua, Panama, and maybe another one in there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was absolutely fantastic. Some of those I really would like to see start joining things like this because it help them grow as a country as well. Fantastic. And here's Alex Alvarado from Puerto Rico. He's currently in fourth place. He's going for 205, 452 pounds, which will forecast him into the same place he is right now. So he's locked up on fourth place in the Open. But he does have a gold medal locked up in the Masters 1. So here we go. 452, Alex Alvarado. That looks good. Solid.
He's got it.
That was a really good attempt pick.
No, I agree. I don't think he really had another 2.5 after that.
It would have been a really tough battle, especially a shirt. You get in that groove.
Mm-hmm.
Wise choice. Really good. Did he go 3 for 3? No. Yes, he did. 3 for 3 today. Really nice. Now, here's the man who has defeated Robert Keller with his first attempt. Put Robert in, had to play catch up, and went for the chance to tie. Luis Ramirez is going again for 210 kilos, repeating his.
See if he gets it this time.
Yep.
He's a lot more hyped up than he was last time. Got the crowd behind him, too.
And Mexico is fired up. Viva la Mexico right now. All right. The Shakers have ended. They're waiting patiently to see what happens with Luis. Brings it down. Gets the press. Oh, looks like it stalled. Maybe up and down. I don't know. What do you think?
Just got stuck there.
Yeah.
The missed attempt just takes a lot out of you.
Yeah. If Robert Keller, he's probably very frustrated himself. If he could have got that right, had 2 attempts at that,
it's true.
Who knows? But great effort. Now it comes up.
Last one went up easy.
Currently in third place, bronze medal position, Don Wilson of the USA. So he's not trying to jump into second. So the Costa Ricans, he's giving first and second in the 105s. Well, that's 21 points right there.
Yeah, it's a lot of points.
A lot of points. So Manolo. Oh, yeah, it'd be big.
Bars loaded, Don Wilson. Come on, give me one more round of applause.
Don has done a good job. He's locked up a bronze medal for himself, which could be played. If Manolo doesn't get a lift in, his bronze is going to play huge.
Right.
Huge into this. So here we go. Don Wilson, 474 pounds. Don going to finish strong with a nice third attempt. What do you think, Allison?
3 whites.
3 white light experience. Now we're coming down to the final 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lifters. Now it comes down. The team championship is going to be decided right now. In the next 5 lifters is where it's all coming down to. We've got Costa Rica. They're first place in the 105. So actually the next 2 will be down to the final 3 lifters what comes to play. These guys are getting glory lifts. Bill. Come here, Bill. Helmet. How close is this team championship coming down to between the USA and Costa Rica?
Well, Mike's already won on the supers, and Don just got himself a second place, maybe
third.
Depends on what happens with these next 2. And Ryan is sitting in the driver's seat in the 120s.
Yes.
Okay, do we have any other first places by the Americans? Luzon got a third or second.
Third or second.
Yeah.
Ryan Gill.
And a missing
Gill.
attempt here.
We'll see how Ryan Gill does on this next one.
Did any of the other men get first place?
He's ahead of Manolo.
Yeah, Manolo's lift is going to decide the team championship, it looks like.
That's right.
If he gets it, it's going to throw everything in the kick. Costa Rica's liable going to get it.
Well, I got a third change, though.
All right, play hard. Play long. Hey, tell Ryan Gill he's the man that makes it happen.
Right now, he's in
No pressure or anything.
No pressure at all. No.
gold medal.
All right, Fernandez was in the lead. He missed his second. Barrete missed his third attempt, but he was solidly in first. So his teammate, Sean Patrick McCourt, is going 5:28 to pass him. This will lock up first place. He's currently in third. This will bump Don Wilson back to third.
Right.
So, yeah, this is huge. This could be a big point swing. I believe Sean McCourt got 3 white lights right there.
I think he did.
Yep. Okay. Now it's game on. Game on, Hugo. It's going to be close. This close. I mean, this close. Well, the lift to decide the championship is coming up next. The team championship.
And the crowd knows it.
Yep, the crowd knows it. Hey, Gino, this lift should decide the team championship right here. If Manolo makes it, he will get on the board and potentially put the pressure on Ryan Gill. If he doesn't, the USA is probably a great spot.
Marco, gotcha. I got you, Clint.
Yeah.
Marco,
But first we're going to have, before I got one lifter ahead of myself, Allison. Marco Antonio Quiros, the 120 plus, who's already locked up second place there. So according to Coach Helmick, U.S. only got 2 first-place finishes. That means they need seconds. That means Costa Rica could have thirds and pass you up.
Right, yes.
Ooh. Wow, and Mexico, they've got 5 or 6 lifters in this thing. Oh, here we go, Marco. Marco's already got 9 points right there.
And not quite managing to bring it to his chest yet.
Still.
So this might...
Well, his points won't affect anything. There's 2 of them, him and Zelensky.
Yeah.
So, but now the game is all about this lift. They're over there slapping Manolo on the face, getting fired. You can see the fire in his eyes. He is in fuego all the way. He knows this is destiny. This is his moment. He brought the Pan Americans back to Costa Rica for this moment in his life to take home that team championship this time. In 2008, they missed it, razor-thin margin. Now it's turned around. The U.S. had to conquer it in 2008. In 2016, it's all about Costa Rica's shoulders. If he hits this, in my opinion, I think Costa Rica will win the team championship. But if they don't get his points, it's going to throw it all into real chaos.
He's getting ready.
Coach Bill Helmick for the USA is patiently waiting. He's on pins and needles. Manolo is approaching the platform. This is the championship right here between Costa Rica and the USA. Who wins the team championship in the equipped men's bench press comes down to this lift right now. What do you think, Allison?
I don't know. He's probably burned a lot already from the first two.
Well, but the national pride. I don't know if you do it. You wouldn't just lay there and just rather die on the platform.
He's going to put everything he's got for sure.
All right, he takes the weight. He gets the start command. Manolo's bringing it down.
His chest.
Gets the press. He's going, back to chest. And that may have done it. Unless my numbers are off, I think that missed lift.
That was a big effort for him.
Everybody give applause. Manolo's ran a great championship. He's a great ambassador for the sport. As far as lifting, today was just not his day.
Yeah.
Manolo's fantastic, man. Great ambassador for Costa Rica.
Ryan Gill shaking his hand.
Yep. Well, Ryan Gill has a glory lift. He's already got a PR. How big a glory he's won?
Right.
And he's got it. But he got
Going
it too.
for a 285 here?
Well, I don't know. It depends on what they change it to. My guess they'll drop it and change it. As long as his name hadn't been called, or the bar hadn't been called loaded, he can change it. So,
I don't know. Oh, yeah, Coach. It does look like Coach Bill's writing some papers.
Well, let's see what they change it to.
Ryan Gill looking to take his new total.
Might have been for a later lifter, though.
His old PR
Could have been. But Zelensky is already solid, so they didn't need any other.
It looks like they're sticking with 285.
The bar is loaded. Give me a round of applause.
628-pound glory lift for gold medalist.
And a massive PR for Ryan Gill.
Absolutely. Pan American bench press gold medalist in the Masters 1 and in the Open Equipped division. Ryan Gill is coming back for his glory lift right now.
Almost had it.
He's got that. That'll be happening in the near future real quick.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He's got the strength.
That
Ryan
is within
Gill.
his range.
Congratulations to double gold medalist Ryan Gill.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Big Mike Zalowinski. He's got 302.5 kilos. You know what that is in pounds? Let he who hath understanding reckon the number, for it is an evil number. Its number is 666. The number of the beast. Hell and fire will come down on this meat. Big Mike Zalowinski from the Old Testament to the New Testament, a book of Revelations. Big Mike Zalowinski will raise it from the
I hope you're catching us at home, folks.
to the heavens above.
Gino's Inferno is going wide open right now. I would call this 667 pounds, but because it's 666.9, Gino is saying hell will rain down fire here in just a moment.
I'd round that one.
Oh, that was priceless. Gino's favorite number in all competitions, 302.5 kilos. 667 pounds for the final lift here at the 2016 Pan American Bench Press Regional Championships. And Big Mike Zelensky takes the weight.
Explodes up with it.
Oh, he sandbagged today. Sandbagged big time.
Good day for him.
Yes, very good day.
And Gino loves it.
What was his final Wilkes total? That will be interesting about Mike. He may have been playing for Wilkes, which is the guy from Guatemala. So he would be looking for a chance to win the overall best lifter.
Stick around. In 4 minutes, we're going to give out the medals. Don't go away.
Well, Allison, before we give away the medals, let's talk about what we just saw. In the women's division today, I'm guessing it's between you and another lady for the best lifter.
Tammy Walker. Goes to Tammy Walker.
Goes to Tammy
she
Walker.
Beat me by a few points.
Did a fantastic job. The Team Costa Rica women, Team American women, the Mexican women. Absolutely fantastic job. In the lighter weight classes, Flight B, we saw Team Peru out there. Who else did we see in there? I'm trying to remember. Puerto Rico had a great meet.
Yes.
We saw Mexico threw out some really good weight classes.
Yep.
And that's going to be interesting how this plays out. I think the U.S. has a team award after that. Could be wrong. Depends on how Mexico played out in
The
those lighter
women
weight.
do, I know for sure.
The women do?
Yeah, I mean Tammy got gold, I got gold, Mora did, I believe as well.
That's tough to beat.
And I know there's people I'm leaving out. So.
Yeah. And then second
Yeah.
places there will pretty much lock it
Yep,
up.
mhm.
All right, and the men's equipped, it looks all to play for. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I'm not, from sitting here, I really.
I could have added them
tell you.
up, but I am not positive. It looks, when they add that up and give that away at the banquet tonight, it's going to be very interesting.
Mhm.
We've had an
Segment.
incredible weekend of lifting. About to give away the final awards in just a few minutes. Highlights: Allison Hine, 320 pounds. What body weight were you, Allison?
71.
71 kilograms a day. Tammy Walker did how much?
She finished with 160, I believe.
Yeah, and the young
160.
man from Guatemala at the
160 or 155, but I think it was 160.
Yeah, and then the young man from Guatemala, the 74 kilogram weight class, I believe, and he benched what,
Yeah, right.
well over 400
Yes.
pounds.
Mhm.
Fantastic. Then we saw Ryan Gill set a personal best
Huge
for the
day for
USA.
him.
Yeah, over 600 pounds. Tremendous lifting by him. Saw the return of Robert Keller fall just short to Luis Ramirez. And saw Big Michael Zelinsky.
3 for 3.
Yeah, Mike Zelinsky, the director and producer here of the live stream, go 3 for 3 with over 650 pounds.
And Jim Kipp's record attempt, which even though he
Oh.
didn't get it, those were always exciting to
That
watch.
was exciting. Set an IPF world record there. And Sam Phelps. Sam Phelps tried one too.
Oh, did he? Well, he was my flight, so I didn't really know what was going on.
Now, if Sam got a gold, that would have if he was in the Open, that would have locked it up. That would put the USA in a lot better spot.
Right.
That may have been why I was once missing there. Sam did good. It's been tremendous competition from all across 2 days here in San Jose, Costa Rica. This being your first NAPF, is that correct?
Yep, correct.
Tell us what your experience was and what you thought about it.
Oh, it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed coming down here and competing with everyone from this hemisphere. I'm looking forward to Toronto next year.
Toronto, Canada, and that's a good lead-in. Thank you very much for that, Allison.
You're
Next
welcome.
year in 2017 in Toronto, Canada, it will be a huge battle, folks. You don't want to miss competing there. If you're in United States, go to Bench Press Nationals, get qualified. If you're in Costa Rica, get qualified, go to your National Bench Press Championships. In other countries, get qualified, compete with your national federation, and go to Toronto, Canada in the first week of November, I believe,
I think so.
and compete at the North American Powerlifting Championships. It's going to be exciting. Canada, USA, and Puerto Rico. If Costa Rica shows up, it's going to be a feud.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully it'll be warm. I tend to doubt that.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it.
But Canada puts on a host of fantastic meet. They got fantastic lifters. We'll see people like Leon Smith probably come to the platform next year, IPF world record holder. Maybe the return of Dennis Cherry to the IPF.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows what else other surprises are in store. But for this weekend, it has been a phenomenal first day of raw lifting on Friday, and the equipped lifting was just as exciting, even more stressful because it was all to play for right there at the end. And a weekend to remember, and a location that's been absolutely phenomenal
Yes.
here at the Holiday Inn in San Jose. So, folks, if you get the chance, check out powerlifting, compete, have a blast, come lift at the NAPF, IPF meet, and have the time of your life. My name is Clint Poore. This is Allison Hine. We've been thrilled to be your live stream broadcasters this afternoon. Hope you enjoyed it. And remember, this is powerlifting. Yes, you gotta get awards. Well, folks, before I know we just signed off, but we're going to have a special guest here just for a few minutes. I've got from Canada, head referee today, Mike Armstrong's going to sit down with me for just a few moments.
Okay.
Put the headphones on, Mike, and you're going to tell us what to expect in Canada and upcoming meets in Canada over the next couple of years while we got a few minutes here.
All right, here we are.
All right, Mike, what's coming up next? We were talking about Allison and I, in 2017, you've got the Toronto NAPF Bench Press Championships, correct?
Yes, that's correct. I don't know very many details about it yet, but we are expecting to get a lot more lifters to something like that, being as it's more or less local for us.
All right. Arian, can you turn that towards us right And you have so in Canada, you're going to have the all your lifters will be competing for the North American Powerlifting Championship, and you have Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, all that next year in 2017. Correct?
Yeah, general interest in the international meets has really increased for us over the last couple of years. A lot of it because we held North Americans in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan last year.
And did a fantastic job,
We
by the
had
way.
65, 68 lifters, something like that,
Yep.
where we never sent more than 10 or 12 lifters to that meet traditionally.
Yep. Oh, now after 2017, you've got the biggest powerlifting world championships in the world going to be happening. Oh, I'm sorry, the powerlifting world championships. There is none other. The Raw, there's equipped in Raw, but they're the Raw Powerlifting World Championships. The classic IPF Classic World Championships are coming to Canada. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes. I'm going to be the meet director of it. It's going to happen in my home city of Calgary. 10 days of lifting.
10 days of lifting?
10 days of lift, 10 or 11, I think. I can't
Wow.
remember. They found that the Colleen meet the days were a little bit too long because it was only 8 days of lifting, I think.
How many lifters are you expecting for this?
Well, the last 2 years we've had around 800, and I'm expecting that at least, probably more.
Wow. You think it could approach 1,000 lifters at a world meet?
It could be. I'm hearing that a lot of people are saying they might not go, at least from this North America, they might not go to Belarus in 17 for it. They're all saying, well, I'll wait till 18 when it's back in North America.
Well, now, I know Canada has some phenomenal raw lifters. Bryce Kratchik, is that right, if I pronounce his name right?
Yeah, he and I train at the same gym, so I see him quite often training.
Well, I got to compete against him at Moose
it's
Jaw.
astounding.
And he is a phenomenally strong man.
Oh, deadlift especially.
Yeah, and the other guy I was going to think about was your extreme bench press specialist. He's probably one of the he's up there with Jennifer Thompson and Dennis Cherry, Leon Smith.
No, Leon Brown.
Leon Brown. Sorry, I said Smith. Sorry.
Yeah.
Leon Brown. That's right.
I'll tell you a fun little story. When we held the Commonwealth Championship in Vancouver last December, I posted up the nominations. I was technical secretary for it, and I run the CPF, the Commonwealth Federation website. So I posted up the nominations for it, and I must have had 4 or 5 people contact me and say, "Is that 220 bench nomination number a misprint? Should it be 120? No, it's 220, believe me."
How much is Leon up to now?
Well, I don't want to say he's peaked out, but he's been hovering in that 220 to 225 range for a while now. I'd love to see him put on a bench shirt.
Wow.
But he's steadfast against it.
Well, he has some very large biceps. I've seen him in pictures, and I met him at the Arnold when he competed.
Yeah.
He is a very classy individual.
At our nationals, though, he tore a little bit of a muscle in his leg squatting, so that's hurt him for that, for 3 lift. But I mean, his bench is as big as ever.
Wow. Who else do we have to look forward to in Canada?
Well, Kelly Branton, of course, 3rd place, I think, twice in a row at the Raw Worlds, and I mean, he's always a threat. He's always improving. So, who else in Canada? Oh, well, we have Adam Ramsey, who is an equipped lifter. He is the first person in Canada to ever Wilks over 600.
Wow!
And he's done it a couple of times now. He's vying for a place on He's vying for a place on the World Games team. Coming up.
That's very prestigious.
So he's going to be in Orlando, looking for a really big total.
Wow! Now Orlando's coming up next month.
Couple of weeks.
And speaking of that, that will be the Equipped Open World Championships in powerlifting, correct?
Yes.
And we're talking Blaine Sumner's going to be there from the USA.
Yes.
And Blaine, he's already got 1,100-pound squat.
Yeah, I saw that squat. I was at the Arnold.
Yeah.
I was on the jury table for that.
Oh!
It was a good lift. It was a really good lift.
Well, that was quite a joy then, wasn't it?
It was.
I was back on the live stream back at the Arnold when they did that, and Trey Cunningham said, I was gone at that time, and he said after he did, he shot straight out the door and went to the interview area.
Yeah. I believe it.
He was enjoying himself. He was thrilled with it. And now coming at your World Championships in 2018, will be the only person in the history of the world, if everything still goes good, to squat 1,000 pounds raw.
Ray Williams.
Yeah,
and he's a good squatter. I was honored to be his side referee at the last 2 Raw Worlds in Texas and in Finland the year before. So I've seen him squat.
Yeah.
To me, when he squatted 1,000 pounds, I was unsurprised.
It was phenomenal to watch. I watched it on the live stream. I was blown away. I mean, Trey Cunningham's production of that was absolutely phenomenal. And,
it was.
It was great. Great job overall. Great lifting. Well, I think Canada's in for some big things. It's thrilling to see another big federation in this North American hemisphere getting world championships. And you know what? It's pretty easy to travel from Canada to the USA back and forth.
It is.
That's no big deal.
We've also put in a bid for the 2019, I think it is, junior and sub-junior worlds.
Yeah.
Worlds. We just put that in a few days ago. We don't know if it'll be accepted yet, but we bid on it. It's the boys in Saskatchewan, and they have held a number of national meets. They've held a couple of world meets, so we think that they have a pretty good shot to get
Now,
it.
from my perspective, I'd love to see Canada have the classic bench press worlds.
Is that what we're having? No. We're having the Pad M.
Yeah.
Classic bench worlds. I would love to see that there too.
That would be
There's
fun.
a lot of good benchers in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's quite as popular as it is in the States, bench only, but it's growing. It's getting there.
Well, I'm tickled to see Team Canada come down here with Locke and the other several members of your team you had. Good teams, some really strong lifters here this weekend.
We had fun. I had fun setting a world record myself.
Yeah, you did fantastic. Tell us about that.
It was a tough lift for me. That's what I came down here for. Actually, up until about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I thought the record was 190. That was the IPF standard. But when the results were updated from all of the results, records were updated, from all of the results at Killeen, it suddenly went up to 196.5.
Oh.
So I had about a week and a half's notice that I had to do 7 kilos more than I thought I would have was going to do.
You were more than sufficient to do it here this weekend.
Yeah, and I've been sick, and I went to Estonia to coach our masters team. So I've only been able to manage once a week workouts for about the last month and a half. So I wasn't sure what was going to happen. But my opener, 182, felt really good. The 197.5, it was a tough lift, but it went. So I wasn't surprised about the 202. But I was also proud to beat that big fellow over there, Mike Zolinsky.
Yeah, you and Mike had quite a battle in the Raw. That was great.
We had a pretty good battle. It's astounding to me that he has trouble with 200 kilos raw, but he does 302.5 equipped.
Well, Mike is a tremendous lifter. He had a good day today, 3 for 3.
He did.
And
it made up for yesterday.
I think Mike ought to be given a lot of credit. He's done a fantastic job this weekend, producing and directing this entire event from the live stream purposes.
Yeah.
It's been he's had several thousands of people watching it all around.
That's good.
North and South America.
I heard that the quality of the connection was not the best. So I don't know what it looks like on the other side, but I haven't heard any complaints.
Well, I pulled it up on my iPad sitting here and watched some of it in the room. Looked pretty good to me.
It did. Okay, that's good. Fantastic.
Well, it looks like they're about to get set up to give out the awards. Mike, it's been a pleasure. You did a fantastic job being head referee and lifting this weekend.
Very much. Thank you. I do it. I love the sport. I'll do it 7 days a week if I have to.
Boy, the man is dedicated.
Yeah.
Well, we look forward to seeing you in Canada.
I'm a dealer also in Canada, Titan and Texas Bars and Titex and all that stuff. That's what I do for a living. So.
Oh, really?
Powerlifting is my life.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. It's a great sport.
Yeah.
Now, you a Cat 1 or Cat 2?
I'm a 1.
Cat 1, oh.
Have been since 1999. A long time.
Well, Mike, we'd better sign off here. He's about to give the awards out. It's a pleasure talking to you and meeting you again.
You too, Clint.
You did a fantastic job on your lifting and fantastic job helping us. And thank you for telling us about the upcoming meets in Canada.
All right. Take care.
Get back there, Erica. Come on. Hey, Adriana, get back there.
We don't have upcoming meets. That's an easy win.
Oh, yeah.
Not easy.
Well, yesterday,
yeah,
you got to watch Robert what's his name from the Virgin Islands?
Yeah.
Drink coffee for a couple minutes. Sat in front of the camera. I watched the end of the recorded video, But the best story was the early days of internet broadcasting. There's a world championship, and there's a break, and there's Gaston standing in front of the camera. Camera crouched up. He's got his hands in his pockets, just kind of weaving around.